house tonight. Everyone who's anyone in LA is gonna be there. I'm extremely rich. Hey girl, welcome to my house party. It's a giant mansion, baby. Don't slip on all my money. Yeah, there's a lot of models and some supermodels too. Don't touch my diamond fridge, it costs more than the country of Peru. Seduction is like a game of chess, and I'm the queen. Wait. Can't stop, won't stop dancing deep into the night. It's a mansion party. Know that time is super tight. And if you're feeling naughty, we'll smoke champagne by candlelight. It's a mansion party. And later on the panda fight. You've really gotta agitate the pandas to get them engaged in combat. They're very docile by nature. I laced their bamboo. Hey girl, heard you couldn't find the dance floor. Just walk right past the garden, go through the Spanish French doors, turn right at the 7th bathroom, then a left at my laser car. You can ride my purebred stallion. If you hit my moat, you've gone too far. Take an upside down left at the MC Escher stairs. Okay, you're almost halfway there. Can't stop, won't stop dancing deep into the night. It's a mansion party. I bought a yacht just for tonight. And if you're feeling naughty, we'll smoke champagne by candlelight. It's a mansion party. Now let's watch two pandas fight.
It's last week all over again. Let's get the hell out of here!
Can't stop, won't stop, non-stop, running for my life. It's a mansion party. I pray to God we all survive. And if you're feeling saucy, we'll grab some spears by candlelight. It's a mansion party. We're dropping pandas left and right.
Save yourself! Die! Party's awesome! So many Are we live? Yes, so we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting Saturday stream where today we are hippity hopping our asses right back into some Brotato because we got more achievements to hunt. Did y'all see my new... Wait, we're popping back. So I think this is going to be one of my worst thumbnails I've ever used. This is so illegible and busy. You know what? I'm going to just put it on this screen. Hold on. There, non-game. Give me an image. This shit is so bad. I'm sorry. It was just too funny to me not to just fucking go for it. Let's see here. A little too big. Too big. All right, here we go. Look at this shit. No one's going to click on this. No, look at this. This is so bad. But it was such a dumb, funny idea for me that I'm just gonna put a bunch of faces up there and just start crossing them off. And I'm gonna have to refresh this multiple times because there's still like 60 fucking achievements I have to get. So I'm gonna be like crossing them off, and then I'm gonna have to fully replace several faces multiple times. But it's just so fucking funny to do that I absolutely couldn't resist it. Live emote when? Shit. That's true.
Yes.
Oh!
I am Haru.
Ooh, that's probably not good.
Yes! We have added the emote, or the fucking command, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the trigger fire clip. That came in a lot louder than I was anticipating. I'll be honest with y'all. We're gonna, you know what? I'm gonna go to trigger fire. It's gonna still be loud for the rest of this stream, but I'm gonna edit that volume down just a smidge. We're gonna go down to, 69% sounds good. Okay. Yeah, that was a little loud. Yeah, that was. Oh, that's gonna be horrible. You know, I didn't even pay attention. How loud is suck? One sec.
You guys, we should fucking suck his dick.
Alright, I think suck is good. Suck is a good volume, honestly. I just need to bring down Haru. We'll bring it out to 69%. We'll see how loud that is. Can I hear it at 69%? Let's see here. Take you down. Save. And play. It might end up still being a little loud, but that should be fine. We should be good. God, what would I do for a live emote? No. I get what you mean, like a live emote. That would be good. That is sort of my fucking thing. But I don't know, because, like, what do you do? You know what? One second. Just to get some inspiration, one sec. I'm going to just Google fucking let's see here. We are live image. Like, okay, so there's like posters. Yeah, you can do like kind of like a newsroom almost. Like a we are live that way. That's certainly an option, is to do it like a poster. What happens if I do just say we are live emote? Well, these are all certainly emotes that Google Images is showing me, but none of them say we are live. Wait, is there just a Twitch emote for live? Hold on. 1 second. Does Twitch just have a live? No. They do not. I was looking at some shit and I saw one. Oh. How would I do it? Because, like, we have my classic style, obviously, which is a picture of me accompanied by fucking words, right? These are my classics. Of course, if we're going to do We Are Live, that's going to have to take up 90% of the screen, right? Like, I don't know if I could really even shove myself in there. Like, obviously, I can do, just like I have for hi, I could do just the words as the emote, right? But even hi is like 2 characters taking up 90% of the screen space. I'll think on that. I will think on that. That is an emote I should definitely consider adding. Just use the word live. Fair enough. Well, let's start song requests, and our last song request was me requesting Toxic Gossip No, you know what? No, I think I'm good. I need to listen to that again. No, that's fine. I'm fine. Ah, shit. But before we get into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing today? I still haven't got my hair cut. Because I mentioned last week, I hadn't been sleeping well because I've been staying up late watching goddamn Anvinar content. It came to this week and I'm like, all right, I'll wake up early on like Saturday morning. Then I'll have most of the day to do shit. I slept until noon, and Yeah, and now we're here. So I did figure something out. I know I get, what is it, the 20th? Yeah, Monday the 20th. I know I get off because that's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And my work doesn't work on that day. And I was also thinking of requesting the 24th off to give myself a really short week and like back to back long weekends there. But we'll see. You know what? I think I might do it. I might do it. So I do have a couple of long weekends coming up, which could be a better opportunity for trying to schedule some stuff, you know? Been cold as shit in the UK. Damn humid climate. Bruh. What? Have y'all seen all these goddamn memes people are doing lately? I have seen 4 different versions of the same. Hold on 1 second. US half frozen, half on fire. Let's see. Where's the good one? Ah, here's this one. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Yeah, saving the pictures. Oh my god. Wait, would I save this as? God damn it. Images. Is it this? That doesn't seem right. Hello? Can you? Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, the Punk Hazard USA? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find. Holy shit, fuck you. Goddamn files being organized this dumbass way. Or are you just not able to open that file to... Alright, I'm sorry. So I was just looking through my fucking saved images, right? And I stumbled across this, which, I know for a fact I made this. Yeah, I made this. And I don't remember. No, wait, now I remember. Partially. I think I was reading something and someone posted, they're like, damn, it's one of those days where you just want to put your head under the ice cream machine. And I asked them which direction. Because in my head, I'm picturing 2 types of moods, right? One mood where you shove your head under the ice cream machine, mouth open, ice cream going in your mouth. The other where you just shove your head under the ice cream machine, and then ice cream's just pouring on the back of your head, right? Because those are both moods, right? Those are both moods. And I didn't know what they were saying, and I asked, wait, which direction? They're like, what the fuck do you mean? And I'm like, 1 second. And so I photoshopped an image, right? And I'm like, you see, like this, which one? And I don't think it helped at all. And it took me so long to do. Because I think this was like 2 years ago I did this. And I don't know, I was just fucking looking through my saved images and I saw this and I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on, I gotta look through some more of these. 1 second, I gotta look through some more of my goddamn saved pictures. Wait, what else we got over here? Anything funny? Let's see here, we've got just some memes. We got some shit I've used for thumbnails in the past. We have the crab cycle. Wait, all of y'all know the crab cycle, right? Oh, I can't use that file type? Damn. Oh, hello? Uh-oh. Y'all still hear me? Because, like, OBS seems to have... Stop letting me pick shit. Alright, we're good. We're good. Okay. Yeah, no, OBS's fucking picture, so, like, I don't know, I might have picked a picture that had way too much to it. And it fucking busted. But no, it's the image is basically just The crab cycle, there is only one step, and it is crab. Yeah. Let's hear some more thumbnail shit. Oh, just the PNG of the cowboy hat I use. That's adorable. Oh, no! I forgot about this! Okay, I need to share this one with y'all for two reasons. One, all y'all know this. Fuck, wait. Wait, is this a perfect square? Hold up, wait, I might have to do something, y'all. 1 second. I forgot about this. So, this is something I quote-unquote photoshopped. I want to know if y'all can guess the fucked up part of this Photoshop. I want to know if... Oh. I want to know if y'all can figure out what the most fucked up part about this Photoshop is. I'll make it nice and big so y'all could take a look, and I'll see if any of y'all can actually figure this out. Ain't you under the capri? No, no, no. It's not. It's just about the Photoshop itself. But yeah, I'm supposed to be the victim of the bitch straw. I'm gonna be honestly very pleased with myself if none of you figure it out. Image is not square shaped. All right, hold on then. In that case, well, I know why it wasn't square shaped. There was no way I was saving a perfect square where I was editing this. Yeah, if any of y'all need a hint, it is what program I used to make this Photoshop. Let's see, what was this called? What is it actually saved under? It is saved under... Capri? Okay. Let's see here. Image. Let's see here. Do we just do scale image? Right. Oh, it was only off by like 10 pixels. Damn, wait, I made that only off by 10 pixels for being a square? Fuck yeah, dude. File, export as, export, replace. Hell yeah. Let me go over to Twitch. And I have one free slot left. Capri. Congrats, y'all. You got a new emote. MS Paint? Hell yeah! That Photoshop, this entire Photoshop here was done in MS Paint, which is the main reason it still has backgrounding to it. As I was not going to go pixel by pixel erasing this. I was willing to go pixel by pixel to color in a white straw, bright ass pink, and to continue the straw so that it would extend far enough to feed both into the Capri Sun image and into the little poofball's mouth. That was something I was willing to do in MS motherfucking Paint. But erasing the background was not. So yeah, this entire Photoshop was done exclusively in MS Paint, and boy howdy, is it not good. Was it not a fun time? But if none of y'all were able to figure out it was done in a shitty program, I must have done fucking okay with it. I'm real proud of that. Maybe, ooh, should I leave it as an emote here, or should I work to take out the background? We'll leave it in for now, but I might, if I'm going to actually keep this as an emote, make it zoomed in a little more, erase the background, let it be more of a transparent image, you know? Really try to zoom it in so the straw pops a little bit better. You could also give the straw a bit of a back shadow. I know too much about photo editing now. Between then and now, I have learned too many things about photo editing. Oh my fucking god. I also have saved a bunch of Marcy images, but they're all saved as JPEGs, not as PNG, so I can't show them to y'all. Oh. Oh my god. I have Milk Blade at the Bionicle store. I don't know why I made this. I do know I made this at some point. One sec, wait. I lost it. I lost grip on it. There it is. This is another meme I made at some point. I don't remember why. It does make sense though, right? All right, this matches a vibe, right? This is Damn, she do be like that, don't she? What else we got? What else we got? For the most part, that seems to be it. Wait, I have two more memes. Are either of these actually me or... Alright, spoiler warning. Just from what I could see of the image, this one might be a spoiler. Why'd I save this? Right! No, this is just a picture I took that was perfect timing. Where I was just scrolling fucking Reddit, and I came across an Elden Ring lore followed by an r/Seattle post. That was just kind of perfect timing for me. Where exactly does Mikola draw power from? And it was on the day that there was a full moon in Seattle. Someone in Seattle subreddit was immediately the moon. And I lost my shit. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm scrolling through my own stupid saved images, but I got one more in here. What the fuck was this? I might actually have to go to Twitter and look at what I was replying to somebody with this one. So go home, go to my profile, fucking media. We'll look for this meme. Okay, found the meme, then I click on it and I see what I was replying to. People who use light mode are built different in the worst possible way. So I was complaining about light mode, and I sent them a photo of me in light mode, and they were just like, "I'm sorry for your eyes," and then I made a meme as a reply. Jesus fucking Christ! All right, wait, no, last one. I promise. I promise this is the last one, and it's another fucking useless Twitter meme I made at some point. Let's see here, save as. Yeah, that'll be a PNG. We'll save it in pictures, and then we could go to the game. I swear we could go to the game. Let's see, save as. What is funny is I know almost none of you are actually on goddamn Twitter, or my Twitter in particular, which is fair. Hellsite and all that. But I'm also realizing many of you probably haven't seen the stupid fucking memes I've made. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. You have eyes. I see the two areas as eyes. Always has, always will. Does that mean I have eyes under my mouth as well? Huh? Chaotic? Chaotic? What? Do I have eyes under my mouth? Look! They're above my mouth and under my mouth. That's my goddamn proboscis, you bitch. Stop pointing at my proboscis and calling it eyes. Leaf. Leaf! I gotta find the context for this one again. I think I was just posting a tardigrade fact. Wait. Yeah, this is what I was doing, just some tardigrade facts. Hold on. Yeah, tardigrades are considered a pioneer species, meaning they are often the first little guys to move into a new environment. This means tardigrades are happiest where they are alone in an inhospitable location, eating the one bit of food that first started to grow there. Leaf. No, just the ones above. The ones below is facial hair. Fuck, dude. You've got me. Alright, chaotic, you fucking got me. Oh, shit. Alright, y'all. Alright. We're getting back into it. Back into hippity hopping on Brotato today, y'all. We are gonna be knocking it out. We're gonna be speeding through it. We're gonna be unstoppable. I'ma pick this sick motherfucker. We're gonna get started. After that, I'll let y'all start doing picks and whatever. But I need this one for a warm-up. I was thinking of maybe doing punishments today. I wasn't sure, but like for any time I fail, excluding this attempt. Listen, this is my warm-up attempt, okay? But excluding this attempt, I was thinking of maybe doing punishments for each time I fail. I don't have like a wheel of punishments or anything prepped though. So I don't know how quick we would be able to, like, on the free ball, get into doing punishments. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if there would be essentially just too much time in between trying to figure it out. One toe for every fail. Wait. Do you mean I lose a toe or y'all get a picture of my... Is this a feet thing, Ultima? Ultima. Listen, I can't have my mods being feet people, okay? So if this is a feet thing, you have to tell me if you're my mod and you're into feet, okay? What? No. Yeah, wasn't expecting me to turn it on you, huh? Well, prep for that one. Hell yeah. Hey, would one of y'all be doing... no. Listen, so I'm gonna ask something. No one actually feel pressure to do it. I just wanted to see it, and unfortunately, I would have to restart OBS. Since I just added the emote, it isn't on my list. So I can't gigantify the bitch straw. Would one of y'all, if any of y'all are bits peoples, would one of y'all be willing to put a gigantified bitch straw in chat for me to, like, take a look at it? Again, understood if no. Rip the bitch straw. Says the guy who shows 4 feet. No, remember, we talked about this. I only have 2 feet. They're the bottom ones, which are turned in the opposite direction. And even those are technically hands, just backwards facing hands. Can we acknowledge how fucking goofy it is that they named tardigrades tardigrades, meaning slow steppers, where if you think about on the microscopic scale, we're probably pretty quick steppers, right? I think we walk just as, if not faster, than all other creatures that walk at that scale. They're like, oh, look at their little feet moving all slow and shit. Motherfucker, I'm tiny. Of course my footsteps are small compared to your... Go fuck yourself. I like to see how fast you could walk on the microscopic scale. Assholes. Wait. Shit, it didn't show gigantic on my screen. God damn it. I didn't see it gigantic. Fuck! Oh, that's sad. It didn't show gigantic on my OBS? That is horrible. Can I just copy it? This is gonna irritate me. Horrible. Wait, I know what I could do. Wait. Just because my OBS didn't update doesn't mean my channel didn't. So if I log in to my own channel on stream, hold up, wait, I think I know how I could see it. Oh god, I'm hearing an echo. Nope, okay, mute this loud motherfucker. Who's this weird worm-looking dude? Jesus, get out of here. Okay, gigantify. Wait, it's not showing up here? Nope, there it is. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I would definitely have to zoom that in a bit. I think that'd be fine. We can lose, what, the bottom half of the Capri Sun? I would still want... How much of the fruit? Yeah, we could cut most of the fruit, probably. Let's think. Yeah, I could cut most of the fruit. I would just want the word Capri Sun there. We could cut a little bit off the top of the Junie head, right? Then scale it in on the sides a bit. Okay, let's... Sorry, I'm doing some live editing right now that none of y'all are seeing because I'm bad at streaming. One sec. You know what? Yeah, yo, hold on 1 second. Nah, you get this. Brotato can hold on a sec. Oh, God, I have it filtered with opacity. What? There we go. All right. We're going to add this layer. Then I could scale the layer. Make sure we get a square. Damn, wait, that was a perfect square? Holy shit, I freehanded this. All right. Just got to make sure we get all of the bitch straw. We want the antenna. Top chunk of the fruit. Oh, wait, I didn't crop the layer. I see what happened. Crop to content, now layer, scale layer. I did not freehand a perfect square. All right, there we go. So the width, I can lose some. If we want the height 240. So let's freehand, we'll go 240, 240, scale. Gotta make sure we get the bitch straw. Gonna lose quite a bit of the antenna over on the right side, but that should be good. All right. So then if we select here, we can select invert delete. Then we can image, crop to content. File.export, cappy2. Back to Twitch. Back to my goddamn emotes. Remove Cappy, delete it so I get the space back and the name back. Put in Capri 2. Still probably not very clear, but it's a little more zoomed in. So we go back to Twitch. Back to my channel. And we re-giganta. I'm so good at streaming. I'm such a good streamer, y'all. I'm so focused and on the ball with everything. It's still pretty much illegible at the small form, but I think the Gigantify is now legible. So if I really wanted to do this, I'd have to do a lot more editing to the image. But for an old-ass image I made on MS Paint, I think that's a relatively solid translation, right? I'll look into doing some work. And I need to make a live emote. Right, y'all want a live emote? I want to fix up the bitch straw. We'll get there. We will get there. Wait, isn't that the same one? Wait, did I do the wrong one? Hold up. Capri. You know, that one's zoomed in. But the one I'm seeing in chat isn't zoomed in. Ah, fuck it, it's fine. Whatever. Get some attack speed. You. What? I need lifesteal, I think is my main thing. So we can lock in all of this. And let's fucking go. Yeah, it looks zoomed in now. Okay, cool. If nothing else, y'all know what it's a picture of. So, you know, that's really all that matters, right? All that matters is you know what it is. Well, this is good. This is a good warm-up. This was a good boy to pick as a warm-up. I'm feeling kind of confident with this dude. He's one of those ones that starts with a ton of healing effects to try to make his sickness fair. So we have a ton of lifesteal, so getting these really rapid bouncing attacks means we're healing an absolute fuck ton. Speed, range, damage. You know, we'll go with the range damage. Boop, boop. We could take you. We could take you. We'll do one more roll. Save all the resources to buy later. What have y'all been up to? I know Sour's currently on a cruise ship. How about all of y'all? Y'all been having good fucking weekends? Y'all been setting yourselves up for a successful new year? I know some of you had resolutions. Are you getting on the way with that? I have started exercising a bit more. I'm doing a very bad job of stepping up my diet a bit. I'm maintaining it, but I keep thinking, you know what? I think I need to tighten the belt one more notch, and I just haven't found the motivation to get into that quite yet. But I have been keeping up with increasing the amount I'm working out. So, you know, win some, lose some, essentially. I got nothing going on. Damn, V. It's great to hear. I agree that's great to... I am pretty great, you know? You make a good argument there, Ultima. I see why I modded you. You're pretty smart. I'm sorry. God. So, any of y'all know how one's supposed to find a club? Like a good club? Because I was talking to Junie the other day, and she said that she had really enjoyed the club scene the last time she'd been to Cali for like a con or something, but that everything she'd researched was saying that like the club scene in the Seattle area is pretty trash. And I'm interested in trying to just check that out. Because from what I keep hearing, at least on Reddit, so Reddit's going to have obviously a very biased opinion, but that all the clubs are filled with autistic people who stand against the walls and don't talk to each other. And I'm going to be honest, that sounds like a solid club scene to me. That sounds like a very comfortable, low-risk club scene to me. I can understand why some people might not like that sort of a club scene. But I was hearing that and I'm like, ooh, that sounds like it could be fun. I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. I have no idea to find one. I am sorry to hear that, V. I remember that story? Wait, is this a stream that... Wait, is Junie giving me stream bits when I talk to... Yo, the real question now, is Junie just regurgitating her stream conversations to me? Or am I practice for her streams? Oh no! I don't know which of those is worse. I don't know which of those is worse. Oh god! Never become friends with streamers. You'll learn they just use you to practice their bits. Alright, this is feeling somewhat similar to the medic when I was playing him. You know, like almost a little, maybe slightly on the too easy side of things. We'll see. We'll definitely see, though. I mean, I'll probably just fuck it up on the final boss, right? Then again, I am cranking out the lifesteal, so it's not like I'm not going tanky at all. We have some decent max health, but I haven't been building it, so I imagine it's just that's what his level ups are, is max health. She told us her story of a the goth girls at the club talking to her. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am practice for her fucking stream. No! What was the bit about how it was a bunch of girls that kept talking to her? Wait, Ultima, hold up, wait, please. I have to know if that was what the focal point of the story was about. That she pulls goth mommies? Yo, you got, fuck! Oh god! Oh, that's too fucking funny. Oh, that's so fucking funny. I can't even. I can't. Oh man. I guess I don't know. I mean, how many hours she stream a week? I guess it's fair enough, you know. When you just gotta go fucking freehand streaming, like if you don't have prepped content, you're just full on ranting at people. There is only so many stories that can happen to you over the course of a week or a month or whatever time period. You just have to keep, fuck. Do you think streamers are gonna have a real case of old people stories when they get older? Like, you know when you get old people that just keep retelling the exact same story to you, like once a year? I know I already do that to many of y'all. That's because y'all trade out from time to time. But that's just gonna reinforce the habit, isn't it? Right? Because you just get used to, oh yeah, every time I go to tell this story, there's a good, you know, new chunk of people here. So it's safe for me to just retell the same story over and over and over and... Oh god. I'm gonna develop Alzheimer's before other people. Oh. God damn. How fucked is that? You understand that? Y'all are increasing the chances of me developing Alzheimer's right now. You're absolutely coming on to me. Wait, no, not like that. Fuck. Listen, I'm panicking right now. I'm panicking, trying to think of every story I must have told all of y'all. And just being worried I'm not going to remember them. And then that's going to be me. That's going to be me when I'm old. No, I don't want to be that guy. I hate that guy. Oh. Well, alright. There's only one way to counter it then. I have to develop my skills at being able to tell when people are annoyed during my story. That's the one way you get out of it, is you immediately look at people reacting and go, oh shit, have I already told y'all this story? It's the only way. It's the only way out. If Brotato doesn't fry your brain, we will. Ah, Brotato's fine. What's been interesting is there have been days when I've opened up Brotato just on my time off. I'm like, I don't know, should I play this on my own? Just knock out some of the achievements without people? And then y'all want to know a real fucking truth? A thing that has happened to me multiple times when I've been doing like achievement runs on shit is like, if I'm doing an achievement run, it's generally on a game I enjoy playing, right? So it's like, normally I'd also be playing the game in my off time. There have always been times where I'm like, oh, you know, I'm fucking bored. I got an hour before I gotta go do something. Let me pop on Brotato. Let me pull up Halls of Torment. Let me go on this game with like this hard achievement for me to work on. Is I'm always like, but wait. If I get the achievement off stream, everyone will think I faked it. Everyone will think I gave the controller to someone else and had them do it. That's 100% a thing people will absolutely think and get on me for. Even though that's literally never happened up to this point. So congratulations, y'all haunt my each and every waking hour. I am always worried that y'all will be about to mock me for being bad at a video game, and even when I'm going to be good at a video game, I live in a constant state of fear that y'all will not believe me and accuse me of handing the controller to my older brother to beat the level for me. So, good for y'all. My brain state is cooked. I'm cooked, I'm doomed, I'm going to develop Alzheimer's early, and I'm in a constant state of fear and panic. So, y'all win. You have officially tortured a streamer off the edge. I hope you are happy. And immediately in chat, hooray, haunting! You motherfuckers. Yeah, that'd be good. Sure. Yippee! I'm a monster! I'm a nightmare! Yay! Jesus fucking Christ. What level am I? I'm on level 16? I haven't been paying attention at fucking all. How have I been doing?
We should fucking suck his dick.
Yeah, let's do it. That was a great one. I have no clue if the Haru one is gonna entertain me for as long, but I think I'm never gonna get tired of the we should fucking suck his dick. I think that's always gonna be a winner. I'm so glad I added that. Fuck, that's good. But how about if I've been doing good at this run? I seem to be doing okay. I haven't been paying attention at fucking all. I've just been 100% autopiloting this. Yeah, sure. Let's go glass cannon. That could be fun. Damage range, knockback, knocks nearby. Lock in. So I could combo these and do another purple. Okay, I play this, I turn a purple into a red, I combo these into another purple, then I take this. So for that I need, what, 480? Ooh, 480. I mean, I got, what, 4 levels until I need it, so I should be fine. Honestly, yeah, I think Sick Boy might fucking got this. He might be just 100% fine. I'm also using one of my 2 cheat weapons. They're basically the weapons that the first time I played through Brotato, I got all the achievements for. Either the Morning Star or the Slingshot. Basically, both of the weapons that start with bounce right away were just like the easiest motherfucking ones. They were ranged, so you didn't have to try to get into melee with bosses, and they bounced, so they could clear waves or get indirect damage if you were trying to run for your life. If y'all are going for the achievements in Brotato or anything like that, go with either the Slingshot or the Morning Star. Or Throwing Star? Yeah, no, Morning Star is a mace. What the fuck? Azzy! Hello. How you doing? So grab this, then we can run the combo, buy that. You know, we'll get the small fish. We have like plus 40%. I'm gonna save most of my gold, because we're getting closer to the end. And I want to make sure I do have enough cash to actually get all the way up to, what was that, like 3 or 4 red slingshots would be fucking great. What's the difference? Am I getting more bounces? So here we have 4 bounces. These have 3 bounces. Same lifesteal. A little bit better damage. It's the same damage scaling, but a little bit higher flat damage. Crit chance is the same. Cooldown's a little bit faster. Yeah, so it's really just the bounces and a tiny bit of flat damage. How you doing, Azzy? How the fuck's your weekend been, my guy? You missed it. I was sharing just a bunch of random photos I had saved that I'd fully forgotten. And we have new emotes and new... Oh, I'm actually dying. Holy shit. Wait a second. Why am I not healing quicker? My lifesteal? Is this the capped lifesteal, maybe? Or just not enough targets? Because, like, what's my lifesteal at? Yeah, it's like 50%. I should be gaining crazy HP. We're out here fucking sucking dick, you know? Just being good. Being great. Pearl. I think I'll take the attack speed. It's combined by you. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. Yeah, we'll save up, try to get the wolf helmet. But I think that's pretty much going to be our last purchase. Well, that'll be purchased for level 19. Then we'll have one more level right before 20 to try and buy something. So we'll see. We'll see what we can pick up. I have gotten into the second season of Squid Game recently. I'm watching my way through it. I'm making decent time. I was literally watching it right before I was streaming today. They come on episode 6 or 7? And I think there's only 7 episodes out right now, if I'm right. So I'm almost caught up to where they at, you know? I have been enjoying it. I think it's good. It does feel a little bit like they're pulling back from the games a tiny bit, doing a lot more of the introspection stuff. Like, in this one, there's a big plot line about some people who are not in the games. And if you remember, in the first season, it was basically the only time they were out of the games when they were doing, like, flashbacks referring to people in the games, essentially. Just, like, things that they had done before getting into the games, really, for the most part. And now there's actually a plot line going on outside of the games. So there are points where they're clipping over to that. And I'm going to say, there's absolutely nothing against that plot line. I just find myself really not invested in that one. Ironic. Ironic, given what the plot line is. But I just find myself really not invested in it. But I saw today, when I just woke up, I was just fucking browsing YouTube, right? Looking for shit. And I got recommended basically someone doing a review of a horror movie, right? And the title immediately grabbed my attention. Let's see here. Horror movie tardigrade virus. 1 second. I'll see if I can find this. Yeah, the mutagen water bear DNA infection explained. From the movie Harbinger Down. So apparently there's a horror movie out there where a bunch of tardigrades, like, picked up human DNA or something and are slowly transforming people into tardigrades. So, 1 second. So I gotta watch this. But if y'all want, I'll go throw it in memes. Y'all can have some fun. I don't know. Apparently there just is a horror movie about a tardigrade infection turning people into tardigrades. So, you know, seems topical, seems on brand. Feel free to check out this dude's review of the movie. It looks really low budget and bad, but, you know, hey, we can't all be winners. Doing good, just in a horror mood, and naturally I'm applying that to D&D. Your party has been running through the dungeon for hours, your friends are battered and bruised, face monstrous amalgamations, seemingly normal creatures. Finally get a chance to sit down with 2 party members before you finally start thinking to yourself, I think Jack an eye patch on his left eye, not his right. Oh god, no. No, don't. Don't make me start questioning what's... D&D is horrifying enough already. Don't make me stop questioning what's real? It's like people who think... No, okay. So, one thing that is fucking crazy to me is there are people who think the false Hydra is a 100% real D&D thing. And that's crazy. I don't know how people thought that was like a 100% real D&D creature. Like, I encourage everyone to play with it. Fucking, if you want to pump that into your campaign, go ape shit on it. But so many people thought, like, even people who had played D&D were like, oh shit, why has my DM never run a false Hydra before? It's like, wait, you think that's just a D&D? You don't understand. D&D isn't a horror game. Like, there's some horrifying things that have existed in D&D. Oh my fucking god. It's always the snake. Always the snake. Because the idea sounds fun. Oh yeah, no criticism on it at all. Like I said, it's an amazing idea. I fully encourage people to run with it. I just don't know how people hear that story and are straight up like, oh yeah, that sounds like. Thank you, Ultima. That sounds like how D&D is.
You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right?
I mean, maybe they did run a false Hydra and you just don't remember. Oh, fuck you, Azzy. I'll fucking kick your ass. Alright, well, that was my warm-up, chat. So, if y'all see a face you like, call it out. We'll get into it. I failed my warm-up. That's fine. I'm ready to lock in. We're gonna know 100%. I 100% believe. I mean, they use D&D as a setting for it. Yeah, but I mean, D&D gets used as a setting for a lot of different stories that people are like, that doesn't sound like how the mechanics work, or that doesn't see, this seems like a fake story someone's telling, you know? Or like, hey, I think your DM was fucking with you. But when it came to the False Hydra one, people were just 100% on board. Spike Eyes on the right. All right, Spike Eyes on the right. We're running the ball. All right, chat. I need some motivation, clearly. I failed my warm-up, which means I'm clearly out of it. Which means I need some motivation. What should I put on the line? What's a good punishment? I gotta tweet something of your choice. I gotta do some push-ups. I don't like push-ups. Squats? I could do some squats. I got some are they dumbbells? If it's just one hand, is that still called a dumbbell? I have some weights. We could do physical, emotional. I could, I don't know, lower the price of one of my fucking redeems. Is there anything y'all are feeling? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I heard about the False Hydra before I even got into D&D. So yes, I initially thought it was just part of D&D, not homebrew. I never heard the actual story, just the Forget song. Oh. The dumbbell is one-handed. Barbell is two-handed. Okay. I heard a good False Hydra story when DM kept giving the party mystery healing potions, revealed they lost their healer along the way. Yeah, no, that's from the famous one. Essentially, there's one story that made it famous, and that was part of the setup for it. But yeah, it was a dude who was just doing, essentially, I don't remember if the guy actually even played D&D or not, but it was someone who was just doing, like, some fiction writing and was using that whole setting to, like, tell the story. But it was, like, not even from their actual campaign, essentially. It was just someone who was, like, a fiction writer going for it. And it blew up, and it was fucking cool. And now everybody likes False Hydras, which is 100% fair. It's just something when you actually stop and think about basically how all the creatures are in D&D, you start to realize how much the False Hydra doesn't actually match with your general expectation. What to put on the line? What to risk? What to gamble? Wait, if I'm a gamble against y'all need to offer me something. What do you give me if I win? And then I'll match it. I'll match it with suffering. What is the reward for victory here? Well, what are you putting on the table? I got nothing. Fuck. Damn. I got Wait, no, wait, V. Are you a VIP? Do you have VIP? You could put your VIP status on the table. I got a chewed piece of gum. Isn't the reward the achievement? Nah, not if I'm betting something. I'd win the achievement if I wasn't betting anything, you know? Come on. Also, you're going to say that the False Hydra, of all things, is... No, not unrealistic. Did I say the word unrealistic? I said doesn't match the normal vibe. The False Hydra, I'm saying, is a creature. It'd be somewhat like if someone put Slender Man into D&D. D&D has demons, monsters, shadow creatures, 100%. But the vibe of the kidnapper wearing a modern suit that fucks with technology isn't quite the vibe of your normal D&D monster. That's not to say you can't translate it, you can't make use of it. Again, I love the False Hydra. I fully the only thing that catches me off guard is how many people who played D&D who initially heard the False Hydra story and were like, shit, why haven't we run a False Hydra, you know? Wait, what do you mean suit? Slender Man? The dude in the suit? Who fucks with technology? Is this me being old? Hold on a sec. Wait, no, is this me being old or as you not paying attention? It's one of these two things. Yeah. I'm sure you can find a home brew for stuff. Yeah, I got you. But that I'm more so painting the picture of why the False Hydra is something where it should have been like, oh, yeah, I'd like to make that for D&D as well. And not the question of, wait, why didn't we run that? Oh, Frost! How you doing, buddy? Hiya. Thank you for the sub, my dude. Fucking 46 months. What is that divided by 12? Because 4 times 12 would be 48, which means you're 2 months. Oh, fuck me. No. Oh, God. No. I can't have... There's one thing if you've been following me for 4 years. You can't be subbed for 4 years. No. Please tell me I did that math wrong. Old as fuck. Fuck you! Oh, Carolee, stay, because I have plans with friends, but I want to say, hey, have a good fucking weekend, my guy. What's so un-D&D like about False Hydra? What I would say is it's a collection of a few things. For example, the nature of a creature being unnoticed or uncontact with players does not match the traditional vibe, even of like mastermind monsters within D&D. If you look into D&D, a lot of the mastermind focused monsters are going to be things like devils, aboleths, Amalurks. You confuse the... Thanks, I appreciate that. Would be aboleths, devils, creatures like that. But these creatures tend to be taunters or trap layers or things trying to get something. They are trying to extract something from the environment. Whereas the False Hydra is a creature that sets up in a single location and just wants to disappear there, which is immediately a vibe that is a little tricky to introduce to an active party. Again, I'm not saying you can't use it. I'm really trying to be very clear here. What I'm saying is its vibe is one that the way that D&D is designed to be played pulls a little against it, you know? I more so looked at the False Hydra as a force of nature rather than a mastermind. And I understand that. What I'm saying is the False Hydra has to slot into the mastermind setup because it would be people have gone missing with no explanation. You show up and you don't show up to fight the False Hydra. You show up to find it. And you've got to see where most of the force of natures type of events, the things where a god is fucking with a place, a demon portal has opened up and things are falling apart, the Tarask is awakening, those sort of quests and plot lines where it's a force of nature is something where the party traditionally comes in understanding basically what's going to be happening and trying to accrue the resources, support, the things they need in order to mitigate it, essentially. Whereas the facing a mastermind style plot is something where you can come in from a lot more of a mystery focus, something where there's a lot more trying to put the evidence together so that you can figure out what the thing is. Because the main thing with a False Hydra is going into it, you cannot know what it is, or else the mission doesn't exist exactly. And then when it comes to those mastermind styled missions, it's almost always based around creatures who are designed to be taunting, antagonizing, or directly influencing the players in a way that they notice and inspires them. The difference with the False Hydra is just immediately noticeable compared to where all the other creatures generally slot in on D&D. Again, to restate for the 12th time now, I don't have a problem with the False Hydra. There is no issue with it at all. I love it. It's amazing. And I could see why it blew up. My only thing is the False Hydra feels immediately not like usual D&D to me. But like many of the horror monsters that they made in the game, Oni, Doppelganger, Ganger, Mimics, Beholders, etc. It's... You got to acknowledge kind of the inherent reality-bending nature between all of those creatures and the False Hydra. Doppelgangers can shift what they look like, but they aren't altering reality. They aren't altering the memories of everyone, you know? They aren't something that is fundamentally affecting how the world works. Beholders can, though they're in a very limited and uncontrolled way, in a way that more often than not fucks with themselves. Meanwhile, the False Hydra is something that is fundamentally, over time, altering the state of the world simply by existing, which is something that makes it a bit off. I mean, they never thought anything past horror. It was like a month into... Yeah, no. And that was just something that kind of caught me a little bit. Wait, what does this guy even do? We have max HP, we got armor, we have HP regen, we have more HP regen mods, and we explode when we take damage, and we can't equip weapons. Okay. So we just running into bitches. Got it. So what are we after? Explosion upgrades, armor upgrades, and obviously with the multiplier, HP regen. So we can't get weapons, we can only get items. Okay. Attack speed does nothing. Huh. So what do I do? You start with some serious HP regen, so I think I can actually take that. I just gotta be careful right off the bat. A luck build is something we can actually build for, so I might lean in that direction. Does more enemies help me? I'll think about going that way. Yeah, but you see, that's the interesting thing. Is you almost, like, False Hydras are built almost like a big bad, but most big bads, not all, most big bads in D&D tend to be, like, conscious thinkers and planners. If you think of Strahd, or any Lich, or any of the Demon Princes, or shit in that direction, there's something where D&D is expecting. And again, you're always allowed to break the rules. Nobody do something because it's what D&D expects. It's just how you can notice when something might feel a little outside of D&D, is that anything that's meant as a big bad tends to be a thinker, just so people can get a little more easily emotionally involved in fighting it, you know? Something that is intending to do the harm. It's a little trickier, not impossible, but a little trickier to get people invested in the force of nature being the end-all big bad. No, dodge isn't good. Lifesteal, I don't know if that affects me, so I guess damage? Max HP. We'll lock in that. Yeah, I don't know if I use lifesteal, so you're probably fine. Maybe we get turrets? Yeah, if they're gonna have me like turrets and landmines, I can use those. Yeah, now while you can make your big bad a fucking rock, I'm gonna say it's gonna be very hard. Not impossible, again. It's just, remember, D&D is written for people to be playing as a game, and it's not expecting people to be masters at crafting stories. It's always better the better people are, but it's not expecting you to be masters, which is why it's written in a way to be a little bit self-guided, you know? They use a lot of tropes and systems that are very easy to repeat and continually use, because a lot of people are just starting into it. Giant meteor. Big bad of a giant... Okay, so we have a giant moon with a face on it. We gotta solve that problem. But again, that falls into, once again, so if it's a force of nature, it's gotta be a thing you know what it is and is happening. And when I say gotta, just for the easiest way to get people into it, again, break the rules whenever you want. But the easiest way to get into it is to already know what it is and to understand the stakes and the resources you need to deal with it. But if you know it's a false Hydra and you understand the stakes of it, then it kind of robs the false Hydra of what really makes it awesome, you know? I guess pickup range is good. It's not really permanent HP regen. Range doesn't matter. Guess we'll take the mines. That could work. There we go for jerky, baby gecko. I'm not feeling super confident in this build up to this point. Luckily, this class looks like it'll carry itself through the first 10 waves or so without much input from me. That's good. That means I gotta keep chatting with y'all. That's your point. Counterpoint. Cleric in Curse of Strahd literally just make a shit ton of holy water. Yeah, but remember, Strahd is a thinking, manipulative planner. And players are expected to essentially expect that going in. If you're going into the Curse of Strahd book, you know you're going to be facing a character with some intellect going in. And so just making a bunch of holy water is unlikely to be the solution, you know? You already know that going in. And that's just what I'm saying, is just to keep in mind... Glass cannon would be funny for this. Not gonna do it, but that'd be funny as hell. Is just to keep in mind how most people will be approaching this if they're starting from being introduced to D&D. Because at any point while playing D&D, anyone can use any of your monsters at any point of someone else's journey. Meaning someone's very first game of D&D can be facing any of the monsters in the D&D book. So all of them need to be written in some way to be supported by someone's first time playing the game. So you need them written in a way that isn't too aggressively involved, where you can hop in, pick up on the tropes, and get running, even if you don't fully understand it. Like, even some of the weirdest, longest lore creatures that would actually take a lot to fully understand, like, let's look at aboleths, are still something that you can get the vibe across to someone very quickly. Being a cleric defeats the whole point of Strahd being a vampire? It does not. You could go look at a fight with Strahd with a whole team of clerics, and there is a chance they will lose very, very easily. Dealing with Strahd is more than figuring out he's an undead creature. For one, there's a lot of different ways you can end that fucking module. There are a lot of crazy shit going on in that town. That's why there's multiple things written into that book about if your players meet Strahd and they're only this level and are about to lose, Strahd will tell them, You are not worth my time, and we'll let the players go so they could go figure something else out. If you just throw starting clerics at Strahd, I would be very entertained to see how quickly they get dealt with by his own resources. Big evil fish. Nah, I'd win. I'm sure you would, Azzy. Oh, hell yeah. Vigilante ring before level 10? 100% we taking that. 100%. Oh, and I think I'll go for the spicy sauce. That sounds good. Yeah, so it's just one of those things where I feel like a False Hydra specifically is hard enough to run that I would not see it being a default D&D monster. That's specifically because of how D&D's, like, design philosophy is meant to be played, is that there's a higher expectation of there being newbies than a lot of other games run with. So there's monsters that are hard to run are not generally made, essentially. And again, like I've always said, feel free to break the rules at any point, especially if you're confident in your particular group. It's just something where the False Hydra does not feel like a normal D&D monster. I got snackies. What'd you get, Azzy? I don't know if I use fucking lifesteal. Jeez, why'd I even grab that? I guess we could go for the Pocket Factory. Or it's a little hard for us to kill trees, but it's such a good item. It's also hard to not take it, you know? I mean, all I'm saying is I'm sure they'd be absolutely able to come up with a fairly balanced False Hydra for the book round. Yeah, but again, the only reason they would make it is because of how popular it was. I would still hold up to the opinion that it would not feel the same as other D&D monsters. It's got its own very unique vibe from how D&D normally runs. Are there any boys who immediately... You know what? You know who also in D&D already has a bit of that vibe to them? I think I'd say the Star Children or anything with the Outer Gods is another thing that feels a little outside of what D&D normally is. And they exist as official D&D creatures, essentially. It's just something that, like, is it the worm that walks or the maggot that walks? I'm actually drawing a blank on what the official name for that one was. But they're, like, everything involved with the Outer Gods, especially when you start looking at the Star Children, or what were they in 4th edition? Were they called the Forsaken? Soul something? I'm pretty sure right now they're called the Star Children or the Starborn. One second. I gotta actually look this up. Let's see here. D&D 5e Starborn? No, not Starborn. Star Children? No, that doesn't look right. What am I... Just Star Child? Wait. All right, I'm gonna try it with the 4th edition version because they were in 4th edition, then their name changed for 5th edition. Because in 4th edition they were the Dark Spawn. Maybe they're Star Spawn now. Maybe that's what it is. Star Spawn. D&D 5e Star Spawn. Yeah, the Star Spawn. Wouldn't Coral be good? Coral could be good, but then we'd have to stop walking, right? It'd give me a lot of HP regen, but we'd have to stop walking. Yeah, so you have the Star Spawn, which are involved with, like, the Outer Gods. So it's a lot of, like, looking up to the stars and people going just Lovecrafty and mad, essentially. And forming up these, like, almost Gene Stealer-esque cult groups that like physically change their bodies and try to summon the outer gods that like despise reality in a way. And the Lovecraftian horror, again, you can run whatever you want in D&D. Lovecraftian horror, when it's run in a traditionally Lovecraftian way, does not exactly match the normal vibe of how D&D is run, which is why the Starve Spawn get a lot of interest in very specific campaigns, and almost always in homebrewed ones, is because they have such a unique, different vibe that they're a fun flavor to throw at players who are almost never ready for them because of how differently they run and act. Oh god! Oh, I've been trading away too much HP. Okay, hold on a sec. Alright, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. The Star Spawn are cool, fuck off! But they have such a different vibe that they end up just feeling different, essentially. Because within D&D, there's almost always this concept, because you have to remember in Dungeons and Dragons, the only things that hold actual physical mechanics in the game are combat or skill checks. And the skill checks in D&D, for example, are very limited compared to... What's the actual Lovecraftian RPG game? What's that called? Fuck. It's your Lovecraftian TTRPG. I can't believe I'm forgetting the name of it. Call of Cthulhu. There it is. Call of Cthulhu skills. Right, because Call of Cthulhu has, let's hear, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I'll skip language. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. They have about 40 or more skills within Call of Cthulhu. Within D&D, let's see your D&D skills. They have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. About 18. They have less than half as many skills within D&D as they do within Call of Cthulhu. So D&D is mechanically driven more so around combat and a very broad definition of certain skills. So when it comes to skill checks, you're generally doing a lot more broad things. Like, here's what I'd like to achieve. I guess that sort of involves your stealth. That sort of involves the sleight of hand, this sort of thing. So where your skill checks are a lot more free-flowy, essentially, that also means it can feel a little different for those to be like the make or break in something, which is why the make and break crunchy mechanics within D&D are almost all oriented around combat. And when it comes to Lovecraftian horror, it's the opposite. You generally want these skills, ideas, the mentality to be more so the focus, which is why Call of Cthulhu has over 40 hyper-specific skills, because that's where the crunch of it is. And mechanics of combat in Call of Cthulhu are actually very broad, vague, and limited. So that's just something where the Lovecraftian creatures in D&D vibe a little different, just because the nature of a Lovecraftian story, a Lovecraftian big bad, doesn't 100% mesh with the mechanical design of D&D. Again, fucking go for it. I'm not saying you can't have an amazing time with it. There's just a reason why the vibe will always feel a bit different, you know? And why there's some things that you can hear them and you can go, if you've been playing D&D a long time, where there's just a sense of, that doesn't sound D&D to me. I'm curious what's going on there, you know? And the False Hydra was just one of those things to me. It's a lot. Honestly, the False Hydra is very, to me, Lovecraftian. It's very X-Files, essentially. Which is why I think a lot of that big vibe that pulls it is feeling not quite D&D like. Yeah, I think I should have taken the coral when it was offered. I think you were right about the coral. God damn it. Yeah, there's always the other option of D&D horror I've been able to avoid. Past the volley of arrows and occasionally fireball. Escape of a small group. Finally lost the massive cobalt. Shoot, for their friends sound like again. Because you can look at... Because there have been instances, even in, like, popular D&D podcasts, of things like doppelgangers replacing players. But almost always when that's happened, when you've had something like that, you'll notice the party becomes almost immediately confrontational. You know, grab them, ask them, what'd you do with our friend? Where's our friend? That sort of a thing. And less of a horror reaction and more of a conflict reaction, you know? And I think that just sort of speaks a bit to it. I feel like I'm not really getting a build yet. I think the fucking sad tomato was great. That's 8 HP regen, and we have how much multiplier? 50%? So that was what? A 12 HP regen pickup? That's fucking cool. So what, should I focus on armor or HP regen, you think? HP regen is going to build up quicker, but armor is going to mean it's just a lot harder for me to be surprised by damage, so I think I'm going to focus armor. Because they might throw the snake at me, and I don't... Well, I guess, no, for the snake, I'll just play it as don't die game, you know? I don't need to get kills. I could just be running away the whole time. Yeah, so that'll be the focus. We'll just aim for the don't die to the snake, is our main idea here. God damn it! I like the idea of the horror aspect being not, there's a doppelganger among us, but what if they find out I'm a doppelganger? I don't know, because you're only going to give that to, what, one of your players, right? Well, I got, you can set it up so every player thinks they're going to be found out for something, right? But then you get more of an intrigue game and less of a horror game, is what I'd say. I believe... if you have players feeling like they need to conceal their identity, and this is a belief, I can be wrong on this, like, there's evidence to the contrary, you know? But I think most players would end up with more of a, ooh, playing an intrigue game, threats, secrets, lies, and less of a fear reaction to that situation, less of a, oh no, something horrifying is happening, and more of a, alright, how do I think or talk my way out of this, you know? I'm not trying to describe a player interact. Okay, well then we're not talking about a TTRPG! What do you mean you're not talking about players interacting? But then yeah, then you're telling a horror story, in which case you don't have to follow what normally is in D&D. Fuck you! Azzy, you fucking with me. Oh no, ooh woo? What? Fuck you, E. B, that's because your brain rotted. That's why it sounded like ooh woo. You're internet brained. I'm sorry, it's terminal. Maybe. Not maybe. 100%, and you know it. HP regen. I really like some armor. Oh, okay, a bit more HP regen. I'm not giving up max HP, though. I need armor for tank reasons. Explosion size works. Explosion size definitely works. Guess I could give up some speed. One armor isn't a lot, though. Like, what's my armor at? Yeah, I'm only taking 59% less damage. Hey, Velky, my dude. What is this, like your third stream in a row hanging out here? How you doing, my guy? Glad to see you. How's your weekend looking? Yeah, but I was just describing a scenario, not a place now. All right, but I'm only talking about D&D. I'm sorry. I fucking lost my cool when I first read that. I'm like, yeah, but the only thing I'm talking about the vibes being weird for is because they don't quite match the D&D vibe. And the D&D vibe is an interactive multiple player thing. So like, yeah, no, if you want to tell a horror story, then you don't have to pay attention to the vibes of how D&D is run. You gotta break the vibes. You gotta make up something like the False Hydra and just tell a good horror story. But again, I'm just saying that then the things within that story will not match the D&D vibe. They don't have to. You're telling a story. I don't know, because that's what the conversation was about why a creature wouldn't match the D&D vibes. Why are you changing the topic? Ooh, I'm getting mad. Oh, you fucking jerks. All of you, just trying to be mean to me. Okay, that seems funny. I'm probably not going to get a bunch of tier 4 items, right? I don't have any here. We'll see. Like, how many levels are left? Only 3 levels left? I'm not likely to pick up a bunch, then. Oh, God! Right, Rage Boys are hard to kill. Fuck. What do you mean, well, I just stopped talking about the current topic? Fuck you! That's not how conversation works! Well, you see, I just decided we're not talking about that anymore. I didn't inform you of that decision, but I decided, so why are you still talking about it? Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm in serious trouble. It's always on the evolves. Oh, fuck! God fucking damn it. That's the real problem with the tanky boys. You get to those evolves, and no matter how much armor or HP regen you have, they just fucking go for it. Or I'm gonna do one just going down the line, alright? I'm gonna just grab the generalist. You get 1 melee damage for every range damage. We get 1 range damage for every 2 melee damage. You only equip 3 melee damage and 3 ranged weapons. Alright, so the shuriken will be our melee weapon. What? Right? Do you count as melee? Or range? Or we'll see. We'll see what it lets me equip. Because it scales off of melee damage. Because if I can go shurikens and slingshots, they might not let me. Then I'm just double dipping all of my damage functionally. It just happened. I wouldn't blame you for being left in the dust. But like, I at least stopped talking about a while ago? What do you mean a while ago? Let's hear it. Let me go back. Okay, but yeah, there's no way the other option, D&D horror, I've always been able to avoid the passing the volley of arrows, escape a small group, and finally lost the massive kobolds, take a rest at campfire, start the night, and the group asks why I've been so quiet. I open my mouth to begin to speak before I realize, shit, what do their friends sound like again? You literally said D&D horror right then. I know the horror aspect isn't from the doppelganger among us, it's from the aspect of fuck. Yes, that's still referring to your D&D question. And then the message after that, no, I'm describing interaction scenario. I'm saying, it's just placed between characters between the world of D&D. Again, it's D&D fucking ads. I don't care about your fishing rod. But yeah, I'm just describing a scenario. I stopped talking about D&D. What do you mean you left me in the dust? Your message before that was D&D. I need to breathe. I need to take a breather. I need, ooh, okay, you got me angry, Azzy. I never stopped talking about... Then if we're still on the conversation of D&D, then my point of this whole conversation of being certain creatures do not match the vibe of D&D, like that you can pick up that they don't sound very D&D, which started with our conversation about the False Hydra, and I provided other examples Like the Dark Spawn / Star Spawn, depending on which edition you're playing in, is another good example. And that almost anything that's Lovecraftian played for Lovecraftian generally doesn't match the vibe of D&D. And that, in fact, D&D tends to not really vibe with any of your traditional horror ideas. Again, that's not to say you can't use them. I fully support you using them. Go ape shit on it. Have fun with it. It's a game. You're meant to do whatever you want. There's no computer restricting you from doing it. It's just, those are the reasons why D&D's vibe doesn't generally match that sort of stuff. And why it tends to orient itself more so in the intrigue direction or the confrontational one. I literally talked about the star spawn, or the dark spawn. That was a we talked about, am I taking crazy pills? Can someone else in chat? Okay, these are definitely counting as melee based on what they're offering me as well. Well, wait, can I? No, so these are ranged, so I needed to choose a melee weapon to add in with these. What do I want as a melee weapon with shurikens? I guess I want precise, right? Because I need to get up to the crit chance to get the shurikens going off. Scissors? Lifesteal and precise? Medical precise? That seems... You know what? Scissors actually does sound good. Or wait, both of the engineering items are also melee. So I could go... Ooh, engineering would be an interesting blend in with this. Having turrets or landmines going off. Yeah, I don't think I'll take... No, but then I don't get the precision bonus. Right. What is my crit chance with these? We're already at a 44% crit. Maybe I don't need a force precision then, and I can go engineering for my melee? I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, I think that's what the play will be. I think I'll go for engineering. We'll unlock that, take that, try to hunt down the screwdriver. Or the wrench. Alright, wait. Ultima, V, I need one of you to... I talked about the goddamn star spawn for a while there and how they're Lovecraftian and why that makes them an interesting ad that people like to look at, but still they don't generally match the vibe of normal D. I even talked about the worm that walks. That's something most people don't even know is a thing in D&D because it forces you to have to deal with some real eldritch fucking elder gods. It was a few minutes. Exactly. So it wasn't like I was lost in an ad break either. Azzy, you're just trying to gaslight me, and I don't appreciate that. Okay, that's also an interesting idea. Wait. Okay. So we go for ghost shit to start scaling our attack speed. Alright. Okay. I haven't seen a wrench at all. Now, we're not going to get a lot of scaling, obviously, because our shurikens are going to get just a ton of the kills here. But, for anything that does get into melee now, we'll be increasing our attack speed. Yeah, speed from our shurikens. Exactly what I was thinking. No, it was for several minutes. We discussed that, so it wasn't lost in an ad break, Azzy. It's clear you just aren't paying attention when I'm talking and are just disagreeing with me. Which is fair. I love me a good contrarian. But when you caught being a contrarian, then you caught. Saltwater could be good here. No, I can't give up crit chance. Maybe blindfold? Sure, we'll grab these. We'll go for all of those. since you mentioned it earlier, clubs are only damn, okay, sorry, no, I am happy with this topic. I just need 2 minutes, okay, to recover from the fucking conversational whiplash you just gave me. I'm sorry, my neck just fucking snapped over my shoulders. Going back to the club topic, hold on. Because my brain immediately went, nobody uses clubs in D&D, they're a shit weapon. Alright, since you mentioned it earlier, clubs are only worthwhile with friends or if you enjoy starting convos with randos and dancing. Well, I do enjoy dancing. Though I must be bad at it. Because in my life, if I had a nickel for every time I just started dancing while drunk at a club and people started recording me, I would have 2 nickels, which I'll admit isn't a lot, but it does feel weird that it's happened twice. No, we're not really going for a dodge build, so I won't actually pick that up. Nah, you just a goober. You wrong, Azzy. You're the one who's wrong here. You can't come for me. You know what's the most underrated weapon? Is spears. Well, the reason is because you might as well get the longsword. I'm sorry, D&D, especially 5th edition equipment, his main problem is it is trash. I don't know who is in charge of making D&D's 5th edition equipment, but they did not give a shit about their job. They did not care. I'm sorry. They were not interested, or maybe whoever was editing for the person who created it wasn't interested. They did not want to do it. They just wrote a bunch of numbers down and said, sure, that works, and moved on with their life. Either they should have made fewer weapons and allowed people to more, like, flexibly make use of them. Like, instead of saying, this is the longsword, this is the spear, it should have been instead just, this is this category of weapon. These are their stats. Because right now, with the way it is, holy shit. So many weapons have the exact same stats that there's no reason besides flavor to swap between them. And so many weapons have the same stats but better than other weapons that there's no reason at all to go with another weapon instead of just using that weapon. And if the flavor doesn't matter, just reflavoring it as the weapon you wanted. Whoever was making weapons didn't give a fuck, is what I'm saying, essentially. They should have either been just categories with very distinct stats from each other, not better or worse, just aggressively distinct, or they should have put a lot more effort if they were going to make all these individual weapons, or just like not even, just said, all right, these are weapon qualities. It doesn't matter what weapon is. If you're using a weapon of this quality, flavor it however you want, and just use these stats. There's a little bit of variation you can find between, like, reach weapons. Like, reach is a great stat. Certain weapons are 1d12 versus 2d6. Admittedly, 2d6 is objectively better, but I think you can have a very interesting time if you have a choice of weapons between a 1d12 and a 2d4, where a scale of 2 to 8 versus 1 to 12 actually becomes an interesting choice, you know? But so much of it was made just awfully. Embarrassingly bad. If you want, what? No, this is one that comes up a lot just because of when these weapons are taken. 1 second. No, I'm actually going to pull up the stats for these. 5e equipment. And that is, if I'm remembering correctly, that is the difference between the scimitar and the rapier. We'll go weapons instead of equipment, I think. Yeah, that'll do it. 1 second. Because both these weapons are generally going to be used by your finesse fighters, right? Someone who's going with a dex build. And both of them have the finesse stat on them, right? So what is the difference between the scimitar and the rapier? Well, the scimitar is a finesse light weapon, meaning it can be used in the offhand, and it's a 1d6 slashing, whereas the rapier is a normal finesse weapon with 1d8. So it's more damage, but it doesn't have the light status, so it can't be used in your offhand. You think, oh, well, that's interesting balance. Yeah, that is some interesting balance. But let's look one weapon below these two. So the rapier is like, okay, a little more damage, but, you know, just slightly, it doesn't have the light, so you'd have to take an extra feat, the dual wielder feat, to actually dual wield with it. Right below the scimitar is the short sword, which is 1d6 finesse light. Oh! But the scimitar is 1d6 finesse light. Well, the scimitar is slashing and the short sword is piercing. Okay. I guess there's a little bit of a difference there. Are there many creatures that have a different resistance between slashing and piercing? Well, no, not real. I mean, you got skeletons, which are vulnerable to bludgeoning. Okay. What about slashing and piercing? Well, there's a few other things that are vulnerable to bludgeoning. Okay. What? So one's just better or worse, or no, it's just essentially the same. There's just piercing and slashing, the most interchangeable damage types, so what's different between them? Well, yeah. And then to ruin all of this, so these are what? Well, let's hear the rapier's 1d8. And let's hear we have the maul, which is 2d6 bludgeoning, heavy two-handed, as compared to where's the great sword? The great sword, which is 2d6 slashing, heavy two-handed, which compared to the great axe is 1d12 slashing with, so it's just worse than the great sword in almost every way. Like, I don't know. The weapon design was just so, it was not, none of them were different enough to be interesting to choose to, and some of them just were better statted than other ones, meaning if you're going for a two-handed weapon, always go for the great sword. If you're going for a versatile weapon, always go with the long sword. And it sort of just came out where it was just obvious. Oh, y'all just hate spears, huh? Is that just what the design philosophy was fuck spears? Assholes? Sorry, I get... A lot of people have, including myself, but in my campaign, like, I had a friend who really wanted boomerangs to be good. And they really tried to make boomerangs good. Holy crap, is it hard to make boomerangs worth your time at all. Yeah, I call underrated enough for its mechanics, simply for the vibes. Fuck the basic bitch with the long sword. The chunky greatsword's just unappealing. Likes of the rapier halberd just scream mechanics abuse. But not you. No, you're a motherfucking Giga Chad with a goddamn spear, the basic guard equipment. Yeah. Something else I don't like about equipment, the very basic sword that was made specifically for it is completely capable of both slashing and piercing. With very common fight technique using the guard. It's only slashing damage, yeah. I think ultimately most of this is just due to how much, particularly 5th edition, but D&D in general, is really trying to simplify the mechanics. The mechanics within D&D are meant to be very easily picked up and run with, essentially. So to like have a weapon with like 3 attacks on it One where it's like, this is its bludgeoning damage if you go with the bludgeoning attack. This is its slashing damage if you go with the slashing attack. This is its piercing. While very interesting, is a generally complicated system for someone first looking at it. If there is a... Fuck! Me! Damn, I am not doing good today. I will choose to blame you all. This is clearly your fault. Alright, we're going with the Explorer. We're just gonna have a nice basic bitch time out here. We are the Lumberjack. The only thing we want is the pocket factory. We get a bunch of trees as this dude, so all we're trying to do is turn trees into turrets. But yeah, I think it would be very interesting if there was a TTRPG out there that had every weapon had like all of the damage types attached to them, but choosing one would have a different chance to hit, would have a different damage like chart going with it. But it is understandable that at the same time, that would be a very complicated system to approach, especially. It would be hard to balance it in a way that didn't feel over encumbering when you're first trying to learn it. Again, if like Longsword had 3 different attacks, all of them just different attack rolls, different damage types, for someone who is comfortable and used to D&D, that would not be a hard transition to make. But that is a hard system to approach. Like, I at one point was like in my head building a system to more so reflect current like our understanding of how armor actually worked, where you would have basically layers of armor. Like you would have your shirt layer, your middle armor layer, and your over armor layer. So you could have like a silk shirt, which would give you like 1 point of damage resistance to piercing. Over that, you might have a fabric, what was it, a gambeson, which would give you some slashing resistance, some piercing resistance, but mostly bludgeoning resistance. Then over top of that, for your like high armor level, you would have a plate mail over top of all of it. And all of the armor types would say this could only be equipped in your shirt or middle armor. This can only be in your over armor. This can only, like, it would be restricted pretty specifically. And each thing would have like resistances of certain types. So you would eventually get to the point where, you know, when you get hit with an attack, you're like, oh, that's 12 slashing damage. All right, that's 6 less for this, 5 less for this, 1 less for this, yada yada. And you would know going into a fight now, I'm 8 resistant to slashing, 4 resistant to bludgeoning, and 1 resistant to piercing, because I'm running a fucking gambeson under chainmail is my armor setup, you know? But also, while I think that's a really cool system, and a system that would lead to you really having like, oh, if we're gonna fight a bunch of archers, then I need to go get my fucking archer ass-kicking build specifically to get a bunch of piercing damage, and I don't need to worry about other things. Like, that gives you a lot of choice, a lot of creativity, but could you imagine trying to convince somebody who's never played a TTRPG to sit down and spend 2 hours building what weapons and armor they want to balance against a system like that? That would be a hellscape. That would be horrible. No one would want to go back and play that game a second time. It's very understandable why that is more complicated of a system to be introduced to than you want. But I do think it'd be a very interesting system to play in. I really hope I get the Pocket Factory relatively early in the run. Oh wait, yeah, we take engineering. I would do 1 reroll here. Engineering. Take that, take that, take that. Lock that one in. Hey, what do you mean, Avelki? What do you mean you built that exact system? Just the weapon one, or what I was talking about with armor shit? Because if you are, that'd be fucking crazy. I think that system would also allow for some very funny shit you could do. For example, okay, what's the armor you have in your over armor slot? It's a wooden barrel. What? Well, you locked us in a prison, took our equipment. I've got tattered cloak I've got a tattered shirt on for my shirt layer. I killed my neighbor, put his shirt over top of that for my middle layer, and I found a barrel, and I hollowed it out. I'm now wearing a barrel for my over armor. What are my resistances? I think that'd be very funny. I would enjoy that system. Hobo maxing with the barrel. Exactly. Hey, sometimes you don't have real armor on you. You gotta make do. But again, I think this would run, the system I'm talking about would run into the classic, also 4th edition problem, where for new players especially, combat would then take 12 hours, as players are looking over their equipment every time they're hit, because they will forget every single round what their resistances are, and will need to reread all of their equipment every time. So every attack will be 5 minutes of them rereading their full equipment sheet, making sure they know what's equipped and that it matches the rules of what should be equipped, and that they're actually getting all of the correct discounts. It is an unfortunate fact that I don't think you could actually make a system like that work in a newbie-friendly way. Gotta learn to keep it cheat. I agree. Players won't do it, though, especially newbies. And remember, if your newbies don't like your game, they don't keep playing your game, which means you never get veterans. Honestly, what you probably would just do is have it as essentially like a section right under your AC, where you just fill in your current damage resistances, essentially. And I would run resistances as a flat reduction instead of like a half reduction. But that would just be to support the armor system, not out of any particular issue I have with how D&D runs resistances. It's just if you run it as a flat reduction, it's easier to do a lot more minor modifiers to it than if you do just an easy 1/2. But 1/2 is a lot more comfortable, for example, new players to use. Yeah. When it comes to equipment oversimplification, I just let my players freely switch their physical damage type if it logically makes sense for the weapon. Since I have a lot of spears, I made an NPC boss with a big-ass spear in mind. Yeah. Spears in particular run into a lot of problems when if you're trying to like balance like the halberd. The halberd is very funny in D&D, where the halberd's like, yeah, the halberd only does slashing damage, where it's almost like, bro, if we were gonna pick only one damage type for the halberd, why did we pick slashing? Like, I get it, it's got an axe head on it, so you can use it as an axe. But predominantly, from its design, it's really more of a spear than an axe when you think about it. The only time you're generally swinging it like an axe and not stabbing like a spear is when you're against an armored dude. And that was really to get the bludgeoning force out of it more than anything else. And that'd be another fun thing you could do if, like, you have different, like, if you have slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing resistance, you can now just say a weapon, for example, like a great axe, whenever you attack, deals this much slashing damage and this much bludgeoning damage. Because now that you're doing flat modifiers, you could start doing damage in that sort of a method. And I think that'd be something you could have some interesting fun with as well. Again, it's just making the system more complicated, but I think it'd be a very interesting end result system. Get a big-ass axe for those wide-ass swings. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm working with flat reductions. Hell yeah. And I'm going to say, flat reductions are going to give you a much more versatile, flexible, and horrifying to look at system. people looking at a system built around flat reductions are going to be more nervous about playing it. Flat reduction systems, no matter how they are designed, always appear more complicated. So just be prepped for that. And that if you're running a system that doesn't do the math for them, like on a computer, players are going to take hours to run the math every single round. That was the real death knell for 4th edition, was how long combat took, because you had to calculate 20 different modifiers that changed every round. BRB? Hell yeah. Understood. Do not worry. I forgive you, Azzy. But, Azzy, you do know... I'm only saying this because Azzy's not here. You do realize you could, avoid those ads somehow. I think there's a system that would allow you to not... Oh, excuse me. Not get ads anymore. Come on, Azzy. Just give me your dollars, and you can be free of ads forever. Maybe I should be going for more luck. I've been trying to really go for more engineering build, obviously, since I really want the pocket factory. Maybe I should go more luck. With how many trees I'm getting, more luck would give me more chances of getting, like, the loot chests out of each tree. So I could be really capitalizing, I think, on some luck grabs as well. But I don't think I've been offered any, like, super balls or baby elephants, so I'll be very limited on the value. Basically, the only value I'd be getting out of luck would be the loot chests. Ooh, I'm almost dead. Ooh, shit. Maybe I should focus around tank stats. Gotta get to the gardens. The gardens will heal me. Oh, fuck. Thank you, garden. Take a little bit of max HP. Alright, let's do a combo. Grab a purple. Free chests. Take the free well, I'll take the reduced reroll cost, and the next round we'll take the free reroll as well. Because I need to start searching, I think. The fact that I'm on wave 12 and haven't gotten the pocket factory yet is a little concerning. Because I really was kind of betting on the pocket factory. So a funny idea I just thought of with this like concept of like having a bunch of different armors that give different specific resistances, with the way you tend to think of how armor works, like where wizards can't wear big metal armor essentially, is that with their cloak and their shirt and whatever, I would imagine wizards would inherently be just stronger on bludgeoning resistance as just a funny consequence on this. So it actually raises up the idea of, like, running into a giant wielding a fucking club, right? And then your heavily armored knight wearing, like, plate mail over chain mail over some sort of reinforced leather shirt with, like, 20 slashing resistance, 20 piercing resistance, and, like, 5 bludgeoning resistance. Gets fucking bodied instantly by this giant hitting him with a club. And then your wizard, which you expect to die instantly, fucking just tanks the hit and, like, gets a massive reduction to bludgeoning damage. It's like, oh! Huh! That didn't hurt at all. And that's a funny visual in my head. The wizard casts Fist. And it would be interesting, because you could then look at certain, like, humanoid enemies especially and be like, oh, they're wearing armor, what kind? Oh, well, these bandits appear to be wearing some tattered shirts with some low-quality chainmail over top. Chainmail, the knight says, putting away his sword and picking up his spear. Well, I know just how to ruin their day. You know, just a little bit of weapon adaptability, essentially. Once again, though, more complicated system. Very good for people who are veterans in it and understand how to make use of the information they're provided. Very, very hard for a first-time approach. A little bit of healing's good. Come on. Give me the pocket factory, you assholes. Give it to me! Giant bout. Critical hits deal 10% of the enemy's current health. Oh, damn! That's fucking cool. When did I get this? Huh. I don't remember the giant's belt. They're gonna make me go through this without the fucking pocket factory, and I'm gonna lose against the final boss. Or I'm gonna be screaming and running the whole time it's the final boss fight. Just fucking running for my life, getting to, like, gardens or to the healing turret. And then be like, please heal me, please! And then running away. God, that's what it's gonna be, isn't it? Aw, jeez. I don't want to be running and screaming the whole time. I want to be noble and awesome! Don't hurt me! Stop it! Please stop! Stop. Please! Please, I didn't do it! It was chat! It was all chat's fault! Kill chat, not me! God, please, 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 please. We're good. We're good! Some armor would be nice. Come on, where's that pocket factory? Come on, you assholes. They're not gonna give it to me, are they? I'm doing like a 100% engineering build and these assholes aren't gonna give it to me. To be fair, how many, like, freebie turrets? So I have 2 healing turrets, 3 incendiary turrets, and 4... 6? Damn, they haven't given me a lot of freebie engineering shit, though. I do have to acknowledge that. I absolutely want to do more horror in D&D. Obviously, there's plenty of kinds of horror, anything from psychological to existential to body horror. There's something you need to kill this thing before it infects a large population. Okay. Now, I'd be worried about the large infection one, because if you're going for a horror vibe, I think that's going to end up feeling a lot more just like a ticking clock vibe, which is, you know, just another action trope more so than a horror trope. There's definitely a lot of this you can play around with. I think D&D could lend itself, of the ones you listed, most easily, and this isn't to say the only one, just most easily, to some levels of body horror. Especially for the players, I would look into, if you want to know a creature in D&D that immediately lends itself to a pretty strong body horror system, I would look into the Sloths, and a lot of their adjacent lore, essentially. The Sloths immediately lend themselves pretty strongly to some interesting body horror play, and they don't get used a lot. They get referenced a lot, but they don't actually end up getting used a lot in D&D games, at least as far as I've seen. If you don't know, the Sloths are a race of chaos-obsessed, frog-looking creatures. Slod, S-L-A-D. They technically aren't actually frog creatures, they just look like them, but they are the essence of chaos, so they can technically look like whatever the fuck they want. They are creatures that attack people, inserting either an infection, I think if it's a blue slot, or eggs if it's a red slot, into the humanoid. And then if it's the infection, slowly their skin starts to slough off until it's revealed that they are now a slod. Or if it's the egg one, then eventually baby slod chest burst. No! When did this happen? When did this fucking happen? God damn it, I was going on a spiel. I had a whole, it was a good one too. I was talking about body horror in D&D. And the monsters that easily lend themselves into it. Oh. God damn it. God damn. Well, if we back, the type of horror that you listed that I think most easily can be used in D&D is going to be body horror. The creatures to look into, I already mentioned sloths are a good one. Because of how they turn, either through the infection, turn people into a slod slowly, or you get to do the classic face hugger shit, or chest burster shit where they burst out. The other creature to look into is meanlocks, fucking hell! It's always the mutagen stage. It's always the mutagen stage when I'm playing these boys who can't do, like, direct attacks. Fuck me. Anyway, Meanlocks is another good one because they have a little known feature where they can impose nightmares on people if another of the Meanlocks get together. And if they successfully haunt a creature for long enough, they will turn into a Meanlock. What's the ninja on the left? The ninja is the hunter. He gets a lot of long range shit, essentially. The longer his range, the more damage he deals. We can run the ninja. But they are fun because you can, with them, you get to do a lot of, like, nightmare sessions, essentially. Basically, you get to have your players deal with dream sequences a lot if you're using them, which is fun as hell. And then eventually you can start having your players or NPCs, if you like, depending on how you want to get into it, start having Freddy Krueger level dreams where they wake up with injuries, or they wake up noticing parts of their body are going a little District 9 on them. You know, things are going a little buggy in ways that they don't like. So that's where Meanlocks are another really good option for doing body horror. Ultimately, when I think about it, I think that the bitches who are into D&D are just more into body horror than other types of horror, because they've made a few creatures that work really well in body horror, but not in other forms of horror, like Lovecraftian horror or unsettling horror, where those tend to be just a lot more you can engage and counter them. Whereas the Meanlocks and Slods are written in a way where it's just a lot more horror-oriented because of the infection and the nightmare that sort of surrounds these two groups. So I think I'm actually going to go for an elemental build with this guy, where we're going to get these, like, piercing icicles. We're going to try to get the, angry sausage that gives them a burn effect as well. And we'll just try to go, like, long-range piercing, because these start with a default 1 pierce, right? Yeah, so level 1 icicles already have a 1 pierce, so we get to basically double dip that range. And I've almost never really gone for elemental builds as is, so it's fun to get an opportunity to play around with it. Night, Ultimate, go and gotta grab dinner. All right, have a good evening, Ultimate. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a bit, even though Twitch decided to fuck off for a minute there. Absolutely horrible. Lives in psychological horror. See a lifelong friend lifeless in the snow. Mango body corpse. Breast shows through the he did. Well, I don't know if that's direct. Like, I can see how that can build into psychological horror. I'm just saying, of the types of horror that exist, I think the one that most easily D&D lends itself to is going to be body horror. Again, never to say you can't do every single type of horror however you want. But I think if you're looking at most easy translation, I think body horror would be the one. What are these giving me? Oh, wait, these are precise and elemental. Hell yeah. All right, I think this might be the one. All right, we're playing a character who's actually putting out damage. I can actually take care of mutagens right when they first pop up, so I don't have to deal with their evolved forms. I think I'll definitely get to the final boss with this. And then if I can get burn online, then I can just kind of weave out and let the dot deal with the boss. So this might be a better boss build. But today has just been the snake back to back. And I do so horribly against the snake. I'm only really good against the shark when I'm on this map. Does the piercing go up? All right, piercing doesn't seem to go up. It might go up at like a even higher level, but it's not scaling 1 per level up on the weapon. Oh shit, it's ad time. Remember when you're baking. Ad time. All right, icicles, icicles. Maybe attack speed would be pretty good for this. I'm already kind of piercing through multiple targets, so maybe attack speed isn't the most important thing. Obviously, this guy just wants to double dip with range. Range is damage for him. Yeah, we'll see how we feel after a bit of range. But the number one thing I need to pick up is the angry sausage, or whatever it's called. If I can start double dipping my elemental damage, that'd be the best. Right, is that a damage multiplier? Yeah, percent damage. Okay. Okay, ad done. Hell yeah. Ooh, yeah, we getting into that fucking dub
Yes.
music. Oh,
I am Haru.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's probably not good.
I am Haru. How was that volume? I think it's still maybe a tiny bit loud, but I think that was significantly better. I guess that's the one upside of Twitch fucking shitting its pants and causing the stream to restart, as I had to restart OBS. So I get to hear the Haru. Which of you is Haru? Dullahan the Insane. Why, hello there, Dullahan the Insane. How can you be insane? You got your head fucking... Oh, I guess, yeah, your head's kind of... You don't have a good head on your shoulders, I guess, if we're being honest here. Unfortunate. Never mind. You continue your ways, the insane Dullahan. Continue your insane ways. Lock in Vigilante? Okay. I don't think I've ever actually gone in with the icicle. I think these are a DLC weapon, in fact. They're pretty fucking solid. Anything that gets, like, double stats, like these do with Precise and Elemental, and it starts with a Piercing 1, I don't think it's quite as good as Bounce 1 is, but it's still, you know, not a lot of weapons start with a really solid, like, crowd clearing passive like that. Depends on if I'm head or body portion of the creature. True. Well, I don't know. At least within most media presenting Dullahans, it has seemed like both parts are functional, right? So aren't you both parts? Like, it's hard for us to wrap our head around a creature that has two parts to it. but I'm pretty sure you are just both parts, you know? So you are both a body without a head and a head without a body. At least that's my opinion on it. But how you doing, Dullahan? I feel like I haven't chatted with you in a long-ass while. What you been up to? How was your new year? If Dullahan is two creatures, one is the head, the other is the body, I would think rather be the body, because I have seen way too much NSFW art to want to be the head. I guess that's a fair fear, but no, you're both, dude. You can't shoot. No, you don't understand. It's not two different creatures. It's one creature. Just the one creature is two things. Imagine the time I'd save on rigging if I became a VTuber. Nah, dude. You kidding me? People would not be happy if you only did the head or only did the... You'd have to have someone... Now, you don't have to put as much time into both of them, obviously. You get to make, like, the head or the body your focus, and then you only need, like, a few fucking toggles to play around with the other one occasionally, but you'd have to make both. You'd have to deal with making both, my guy. That'd be so much fucking work. Oh boy, have I put a lot of time to think of the mechanics of that? Of what? Of what exactly? Wait, the inappropriate things people do to Dullahans? Or rigging a Dullahan VTuber? Or what? What have you been thinking too much about? Nah, just be a stump. Okay. So you just be a talking headless, but fair enough. You do you, my guy. The head sitting on the desk while the body's in the background doing whatever. Could you imagine animating just a head and having a toggle of, like, pre-made animations of the body going off, like, to the bathroom or to get something? God, the amount of effort you'd have to put into that, but that'd be hilarious. Hey, there's the scared sausage. Ooh, shit, I should've got the pumpkin. I forgot I have piercing now, so... I almost never take the pumpkin, because obviously you need piercing, and you're not guaranteed to get good piercing offerings. But since the icicles just are piercing, I should have taken the pumpkin. Fuck me. Body just twerking in the background? Hell yeah. Also, the head wouldn't have hands to protect it from shit grabbing. Well, yeah, but you wouldn't go anywhere without your body, right? You wouldn't go anywhere without your body as a Dullahan. What sort of a head would choose to go somewhere without its body? Come on, don't be crazy. Be reasonable. We're discussing the logistics of how Dullahans would behave. It'd be as bad as, like, going somewhere without your cell phone, you know? If not worse. Yeah, and do you know how infrequently I go into the other room without my cell phone? Come on. Or does that go up in piercing? It does not go up in piercing. Shit. So enemies take 10% more damage for 3 seconds when first hit by elemental damage. Alright. I think I need a second scared sausage, really, to get this working a lot, but I'm glad we got one at least. Eric, you don't understand? That's only one of my interests. Which one? You're not telling me which one. I'm asking you, you're talking about this or that, and you said, you don't understand. That's only one of my interests. You fucking ominous fuck. If I was a Dullahan, the only thing I would use a detachable head for would be for sexy fun times. God damn it. You horny monsters. All of you. All of you are monster and bug fuckers. And I don't know what I did to deserve you. When y'all are being sarcastic assholes, I know exactly what I did to deserve it. But this, not this monster fuckery. The answer is yes. No! Why can't you be normal? Hey, more range. We get that. Hey, a tardigrade. A second sausage. Hell yeah. So we're up to, yeah, 2 instances of 25% chance. Hell yeah. Oh, I think that blue outline is the icicle, right? So they're taking even, if they're outlined in blue, they're taking even more elemental damage. Fuck yeah. Bug, moth mommies. Someone show him the bitch straw. Oh my god. Hey, she's streaming right now, ain't she, Dullahan? Everybody's favorite moth girl. If any of you name any moth VTuber besides Junie, whenever I bring up everyone's favorite moth VTuber, you know, I'll have to kill you, essentially. I'll just simply be compelled to. Sorry, you gotta flex that fucking bias, you know? You gotta support your friends. There she is. Sipping on the bitch straw. I know 2 others. Yeah, I know a few others as well. But I got loyalty in my blood. We could pick up Ashes. Would I pick it up next time? So I'd be, what, -6 armor. That's a lot of armor to go down. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I follow 4? Damn, traitors. Where's the loyalty? The dedication? You're telling me you have not simply abandoned all other insect VTubers to show your dedication to the one true moth VTuber? Horrifying. Lamp. a strong response. A strong response there. Yeah, it's not just the first thing that comes to mind is the sexy fun. It's just literally the only positive I could ever think of, the ability to detach my head. Is to see any other positive use case. Alright, so if we're talking about Dullahans, then we're in a world of magic shit, right? So what about fighting a Medusa? So what if you're fighting a Medusa? I feel like that'd be a great time to detach your head. Chat, help me out here. What are more instances where it'd be useful to have a removable head? Let's see. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I'm a little now. My head's now in the Greek space. Say you're in a labyrinth, right? And you can't quite see over the edge of the wall to see what's on the other side of it. You can take your head off and hold it up an extra, like, you know, 3 feet to try and look up and over something. That's useful. Like, you ever have something on the top shelf and you don't have quite the right perspective to see if there's anything behind something else up there? You're gonna fucking lift your head up and look. What else is there? I mean, obviously, it's the same thing, but in the reverse. You get to look under shit without having to get down on your hands and knees. That's useful. It's easier for you to hide somewhere and listen. You know, it's easier to hide just a head-sized object in a location than a whole body. What else? Chat, help me out here. Come on, there's gotta be more. There's gotta be more, right? I'm most so worried about, like, say I set my head down to continue watching TV while my body goes grabs a drink from the fridge. If something crawls near my head, I can't fucking see where my body is. I feel like that's it. I'm just defenseless. Okay. But you sleep, right? Sometimes? You sometimes sleep. You're asleep. There could be spiders crawling all over you in your sleep. You just sort of accept that risk, you know? Sometimes you're just in a situation where something could be crawling near you. And while it's better to be conscious and able to use your body at that times, you know, the odds of in the time of you going to get a drink, something dangerous would suddenly appear and crawl up to your head are relatively low. So, you know, sometimes you just gotta figure out if you're willing to risk it for the biscuit. God, could you imagine being able to take off your head, leave it on your desk with your headphones on, and then at the same time going down to get a drink? Oh, fuck. Oh, that's a great use of that. That's amazing. I'd do that. Hell, oh my God, wait, I just thought of one. I have a, like, I hate using workout equipment like at gyms or places, because even if you have your headphones on, you're listening to something, especially if it's like actually like a machine, you know, you're using like a rowing machine's a bad example, but like a treadmill or something, the like thump 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 echoes through your body as you're moving, and it kind of drowns out whatever you're listening to some degree. So imagine being able to take your head off to like watch and listen to something while your body just goes and works out, right? That'd be fucking sweet, wouldn't it? Like, you'd be restricted, obviously. But still, I feel like you can now fucking work out and listen to shit without having to deal with the fact that, like there's all this extra noise where you're working out. That's a pretty good one. That's a good one. Bro, the insects are in your walls. Closing the door ain't gonna save you from the insects. The bugs are back, and they're in your walls. You know, you and your body could sleep in shifts, so you could keep an eye on your body, you know, while it's sleeping. I see only upsides to being a Dullahan. No, that's what I'm saying, though, because my example I gave was things crawling on you in your sleep. Like bugs. Like spiders. Downside. Allergy to gold. Hold the fuck up. Wait. Are Dullahans weak to gold? Gold weapons or bullets are often used to kill Dullahans, and gold objects can drive off... Wait. Gold drives them off? Wait, does that mean you can't use electronics? Because most high-end electronics use fucking gold in the circuits. Wait. No, I couldn't use a laptop or a computer or fucking... Gold would drive me... I don't want to be a Dullahan anymore. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Nope. Sorry, I need my fucking gold circuitry and high-end electronics. No, but if gold could drive... Sure, you could say that. I guess. I don't know. It's just... I guess I have to know how effective gold is at driving them off. If I can use my electronics without issue, then that's fine. I don't wear jewelry. so I'm good. But, like, if I have to be significantly concerned about it, you know? Does this go up to piercing too? No, it doesn't. Oh, well. It's just something I feel like I should consider, right? If it's possible to be a problem. Let's see here. Technically, it's only an upside as far as I know to be a Dullahan. What I'm referring to is I don't see the positive case or actually utilizing the ability. Well, that's what I'm saying. We've given a few examples, right? Of being able to take your head out of a noisy environment while letting your body, you know, just sort of continue the work it was doing. Being able to hide your head somewhere that you wouldn't be able to hide your whole body. Being able to go get yourself a drink without having to take your headphones off. Most I agree with you is the workout thing, and I work out in my room anyway, so I could set my headphones down, work out as a TV while my body is still in plain view. Yeah. So that's just what I'm saying. I'm sorry, there's a few good ones. I don't think any of them would be worth it to not be able to use electronics, though. So, like, if that was the trade-off, that any amount of gold would repel me, then that's a big no from me. Oh shit, we on final wave? Elemental damage, critical damage, weapons deal an additional elemental damage. Sure, let's go it. Alright, let's fucking go. Hey, and it's not the fucking snake. Hell yeah. Oh shit, I already pissed. Oh damn, this fucker dying. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, there it fucking goes, I guess. In the myths I read, it was usually like gold coins. Yeah, but they didn't have gold circuitry in the time. Like, did they ever use gold flakes? Or was it ever shown that gold flakes weren't effective? For my god, I need to get a VOD. I need to get the VOD for this and share it with my horny set. We haven't even been that horny. What the fuck? All the reasons we've given are non-horny things. Avelki, what the fuck? That was fast. Why would you hide your head if not your body? Okay, all right. So this isn't a good person reason, obviously, right? But say you wanted to listen into a conversation that you know is going to happen. Say you're a spy, right? And you need to be in a room to listen, but there's no good space to hide your whole body in a room. But your head being significantly smaller, you could hide in the room to still listen in. That's the example I'm saying, where it's easier to hide your head in a space if you need to sense what's happening in that space than it is to hide your whole body, you know? That's what I'm saying. What's this? The Glutton. Ooh, luck. Explosion damage when picking up consumables while at max health. You have a 100% chance to explode. Plus item price minus XP gain. So explosions and luck. And I want consumables. Alright, this might be a funny one. Landmines? No, not landmines. Fucking gardener. This dude's a goddamn gardener, right? Because that's 1% permanent fucking explosion damage I get by picking these up while I'm at full health. So we get the pruning shears to spawn a bunch of gardens, and the gardens are landmines. You see? Damn, they just... Fuck, okay. They just handed me like a dozen of these. Thanks. What is that scaling? Is that scaling with harvesting? Interesting. Okay. Oh, wait. And yeah, so is that stat on here, or would this be in secondaries? Yeah, it's an explosion damage. We're at 4. Yeah, who needs land? Like, we'll take any free landmines they hand us. But we don't actually care about landmines. We care about consumables. So, more trees, more gardens. Wait, do I need to bother? If I'm full health at the end of the match... Shit, I wasn't full health at the end of the match. Hey, who's that? Just water. Thank you for the 3 years, 8 months, and 14 days, my dude. How you doing? Welcome late to the stream. But how you been, my guy? What you getting up to? How's your weekend? Wah. Boom. Boom. There's also, I think, an item that does this effect. Maybe I got him for getting my first victory with him or something. Right? Because all of these characters I have beaten the game with, just on the other map. So, there might be items I'm picking up that are just like their abilities because... Now, I'm not going to pick up any more. I'm going to see if I still get that +1 to explosion damage at the end of the match. Yeah, I do. So I don't need to force the pickups on those. I still will probably get them because there's something about, like, being able to set off the explosion yourself, you know? But I don't need to force grab them. I'll get all the stats at the end. I'm a tad bit eepy? Oh no! Have you not been getting enough sleep? You know I don't like hearing that any of you are eepy. If you're eepy and watching my stream, you should just take a nap instead. I love having you here, but I'd rather you go resolve being eepy. Even if you're a spy. Okay, you're not gonna argue me. Azzy, you're just wrong on this. If there's a space that'd be easier to hide your head in than your whole body, that's an example of a good reason to be able to remove your head. That's just a fact. This isn't even an opinion I'm sharing. This is just physics I'm sharing with you. If you need to listen to a conversation and the space allows an easier hiding of your head than the rest of your body, that's the upside of being a Dullahan. The most notable chunk of your body. It is not! Okay. I want you to imagine a room, yeah? And in that room, there's a laundry basket, yeah? And there's no closet or desk or... So besides the laundry basket, it's an empty room. What is more noticeable? Your entire body in a laundry basket or just your head in the bottom of a laundry basket, Azzy? Your head is not literally the most noticeable part of your body. If it's between your head and the entire rest of your body, the entire rest of your body is the most noticeable part of your body. If you disagree, you're just wrong. I'm sorry. I mean, it'd be easier if you could polymorph. Yes, it'd be easier if you could do magic. I agree, Avelki. Y'all really try to piss me off today for some reason. I don't know. I don't know if it's something in the air, but y'all going for it today. Insane. Azzy, your head can fit into smaller places than the rest of your body can. It just can. Alright, Avelki, maybe you weren't here for this whole conversation. We're talking about the pros and cons specifically of being a Dullahan. A thing that can remove your head. So while, yes, that we're already accepting magic in some way, we're specifically talking about Dullahans. So while I agree it'd be easier if you could just polymorph into a mouse. That is not a known power of Dullahans at this point. Fun fact, there's a version of the Dullahan myth where the Dullahan is the embodiment of the Celtic god Crom. What is Crom the god of? Wait, is that explosion damage or explosion size I'm getting? Yeah, just damage. Okay. So explosion size would be something fun to go for, but... I'm also struggling a bit. I feel like these weapons aren't the greatest. I think probably for obvious reasons. Okay, just an on-garden would be good. Okay. The god of spies, apparently, according to... Hey, I said that situation of being a spy would be an upside. The God of Spies, though, would probably pick a different form. It's not the perfect way to hide. It's just easier than hiding the rest of your body. As was mentioned, the God of Spies will let you polymorph into a mouse. We've already discussed this. Or just go invisible. You know, that'd be even easier if we're allowing that. Actually, no. What would be easier to not raise alarm? Polymorphing into a mouse or being invisible? Example. As a mouse, it's extremely easy to hide, but you might be seen. But if you're seen, you're simply seen as a mouse in a location, right? Meanwhile, if you're invisible, it's harder for you to be seen. But if someone detects you in some way, like you cough or something, right? Yes, this is the item I was talking about. Consumables have a 33% chance to explode. But they already have 100%. So if I get this, is there like 2 procs that can happen, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. And you get to... The people are like, whoa, there's like an invisible person here. And that's more of a problem. Right? So... I need y'all's actual opinions right now in chat. Like, fucking... Which do you think would be... Which is better if you're a God of Spies? To be able to turn invisible or to be able to turn into a mouse? Because I think I'm leaning... I think I'm leaning mouse? I don't know if I'm fully convinced myself, though, because even if people, like, see a mouse and they're not worried their secrets have been overheard, they might still try to kill you, obviously. You don't want that. That ruins the whole spying endeavor. I'm very split on this. I'm very internally split on this. ¿Por qué no los dos? Because this is the hypothetical I am raising is which one. Because the question does not work if you can pick both. Cromdup is the god of fertility, sacrifice, and dark practices. And his avatar on Earth is a headless dude. Crom sounds like a weird fucking guy, I'm gonna be honest with ya. What are we at on explosion damage? At 150% pretty much. Okay. And I think we'll be, yeah, fully at the end of this round. 156. Do we take Harvest? No, I think I'll take the flat damage. We'll take some luck. Damn, that's a lot of pruners. I would really like some... free mines, or I think I actually start taking the transition over to like the shredder if they offer it to us, like a ranged explosion weapon. I think with 150% already, we're good to start transitioning out of the pruners into like a rocket launcher, the thermal nuclear launcher if they get offered, or even the shredder if we have to deal with a common weapon, you know? But I think it's about time to start making the transition to like a ranged explosion weapon. I'm starting to feel a little incompetent at the killing at this stage. Our scaling is insane. Our actual killing potential, not as much. Because with trip mines, at least, they would be triggering them on themselves. With just the pruner build, I have to be triggering it every time on them. Pick a brain sounds good. We take some engineering. Yeah, no, I think you're gonna hold off at this point. Just kind of look for our good explosion transition. There she is. All right. Next wave we go. So, though, even if I was Dullahan, I don't think I would use it much outside of the very niche case of working out in front of my head. Or for cosplay. Ooh, cosplay. The ultimate reason for every monster ability. If there is a monster ability that exists, I guarantee you it would help you with some type of cosplay. All cosplayers are monster fuckers. That's my opinion. Every single one of them. Not a single exception out there. If you like cosplay, you're a monster fucker. Prove me wrong. See, you can't. None of you can. You say that like you wouldn't want to fuck them up? I like being alive. I hate to break it to you. I would choose life over a unique sexual experience. Sue me. Damn, we picked up free landmines and a rocket launcher on the same fucking level. And we're about to have a second rocket launcher as well. So we're moving away from the pruners now. So transition is always the weakest stage of a build, but... Wait, what does rocket launcher have? Both heavy and explosion. So second one's actually going to give us a lot of shit. Ooh, explosion size as well. Yeah, okay. Transitioning into an actual explosion weapon is going to be really, really good for us. Like, even if I end up going away from these pruners... It depends on what monster you want to fuck. Fair enough. Suppose that's true. Fighto, fighto, fighto. Yeah, I'm gonna take community support.
You guys, we should fucking suck his dick.
I have never not laughed. I'm so glad I added that. That's such a good fucking redeem. Holy shit. I don't even know if y'all like it. I also don't care if y'all like that one. I'm never getting rid of that one. Fucking rest in peace, wise kids, you know. Oh, sorry, Dullahan. Are you discovering all the new goddamn redeems I've added? They are exciting. God, I think I need some attack speed if I'm gonna go to rocket launchers. Lol. Agreed.
Yes.
Oh.
I am Haru.
Ooh, that's probably not good.
Why did I leave on the ending part? I'm not gonna change it. I just don't know if I should have left on the... Ooh, that's probably not good. I don't know. It's almost like it's too much context, you know? Like, it'd be even funnier if people had no clue what the fuck this dude was doing, saying, yes, I am Haru. Fucking voice type, where the hell did you hear the male when I said them all? I would check the mail, but because Twitch is a piece of shit, I quite literally just cannot use any redeem whatsoever. Aww. Oh, I see. You're using a voice type. Got it. And they put the male instead of them all. Well, I could kind of see how that mistake would happen, you know? I could kind of see that happening. That's not the most ridiculous one I've ever heard. You know, classic Scottish experience right there. Ooh, laser turret seems nice. I think, yeah, we're gonna move even more into explosion. Okay, lock in. If I recycle this, can I pick one of those up right now? I can. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, that'll be good. So we're at 2 shredders, 2 rocket launchers, 2 pruners now. We'll probably ditch 1 more pruner to pick up a 3rd rocket launcher. And eventually we'll be willing to trade off all of our pruners. We're pretty much scaled at this point, so... yeah, we're definitely going to be trying to kill the boss. Oh, how you feeling? Ah, yes. I would check a male. Ale? Of course we can check on your ale. I'm having a great time. I'm sorry, I don't even know why Scottish in my head is locked in at the most misunderstood accent, but it is. It's really up there, and I'm like, yeah. They're having a great time. If I turned me mum into a beer. It's Irish and Scottish. Probably Welsh as well. Ah! Damn, that dude tanked like 3 rockets to the face. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Calm down. Honestly, with this build, with how, like, high explosion it is, I have no clue if it's doing well or not at this point. I can't tell if I'm getting by just by the skin of my teeth, or if we're absolutely crushing. I have no context on screen for whether things are actually almost getting to me, or nowhere near getting to me. I'm having a great time! Locking the shredder, 10% boost on first hit is great for high explosion build. Let's go. I've been reading about Crumb this whole time. He was a brutal god. Yeah, he was a fucking, what? He was an Irish god? You kidding me? Who's the goddamn, who's the hound was, oh, fuck. Cu Cullen, right? Yeah. I don't remember if it was Cu Cullen or Cu Cullen. But you had the story of Cu Cullen was absolutely brutal as shit. Like, I don't know what happened to the fucking Irish, but all of their myths are just the most brutal shit that's ever happened. Like, the Greek had some brutality in it, but they were mostly just devious little fuckers. And then the Norse, I don't know. Like, there was some brutality, obviously, but they were just... They found brutality, I think, funnier. I think that's what it was. The Norse found it funny to be brutal. And the name Cu Cullen was sung out far and wide. Of rage and ruin and of... I wonder if I can get that. I'll just actually look it up. Ain't no way I'll be able to type out a name that they could find. Let's see here. Song Ku... Is there Song Ku Kalain? Yeah, the Tale of Ku Kalain. 1 second. Ich habe ne Oh god. Ich haben ihn gewaltig tid. They got my fucking seamsterin great lookness when they got a like of me. Cuchulainn, I'm pretty sure is the Dullahan in Irish culture. No, Cuchulainn was the hound of the Cullains, right? Because the Cu means a hound. He was just a dude who was like, Irish Hercules, I guess. Is the comparison I've heard before. Nobody look up where I would have heard that as the comparison. No one try to figure that out. He's basically Irish Hercules. I'm gonna turn that down just a smidge. Face say fuck! God damn, on point! Well, not technically. I don't think they say it in actual Fate. But yes, in the Fate Stay Abridged series. There is a line where they say, yeah, that's Cuchulainn. He's basically Irish Hercules. What's your name? First name Mario. Last name Mario. Mario. Tut-tut-tune. Well, night. House. And the name Cuchulainn was sung out far and wide. What the hell are you doing, Azzy? That was not Scottish, that was Dutch? Well, I don't know what a Dutch accent is. I just know technically Dutch is English and English is Dutch. Most fascinating set of, like, identical pressures creating a language. Both of them were started with a German base, were invaded by the French and forced to speak French, led to a combination language that was eventually also having to deal with high amounts of Scandinavian influence. That's why Dutch and English are the same language, just invented in 2 different locations. That's why they sound goofy as hell to each other. Butter and bread. Damn. Like, can y'all tell, am I doing well or am I on the verge of death at every moment? Because I can't tell. With these explosion, like the rocket launcher builds, I have no fucking clue if I'm doing well or poorly. Watching on the moors, and the name Cuchulainn was sung out far and wide. Radiant and ruin and of might. And the name Hey, it's not the snake. I have a chance. Still might lose. Once again, I don't even know if this build is working. About to figure out this wave? Yeah, I guess we are. I did fully think this was wave 19 for some reason, though. Shit, they speak in Irish at me! Oh shit, I'm real close! I'm real close! Oh fuck! Oh sh- Hey! At the last goddamn second. There it is. Another one. Fucking in. Hell fucking yeah. Alright, alright. Alright, let's think. So, oh, that was the glutton. Why did I even pick the glutton? One of you point out the glutton to me? Did I point out the glutton to me? Ew, gross. I actually don't know. Let's go with the lover over here. What the fuck are you? The pacifist. Gain materials and XP for every living enemy at the end of the wave. You start with a lumberjack shirt. Minus 100% damage. Minus 100 engineering. What the fuck? So I make, wait, how much materials per living enemy? 0.65. But killing a dude gives me 1. So I am better off killing than not killing, at least. And what else? We start with a lumberjack shirt. Okay. This is weird. This is a weird one. Yeah, speed sounds good. And I guess we get a bunch of these so we can run around to a bunch of healing locations? Do I have any HP regen? Ah, it'll be fine. Ah! It's back to the Irish. This isn't really a pacifist build if you think about it. This is just eventually you'll die sort of build. Okay. Ooh, Ugly Tooth would be nice. Being able to slow them all down? Yeah. Do things like the Alien Eye item or got nerfed by damage? Alien Eye? I might need... What does Alien Eye do? I don't know items by name. I know the run character would be the Speedster, technically. The flesh of dogs? Then the name Cuchulainn was sung out far and wide in a tale of rage and ruin and of might. Name Cuchulainn. Yeah, so that's Cuchulainn. They fucking killed some dude's dog by accident, so he became his hound, and then I guess he could turn into like a werewolf thing? So the only way to kill him was they had to trick him into eating the flesh of dogs? And then when he died, he tied himself to a tree with his own entrails so he wouldn't fall over? So he could stand at his last breath? The Irish are fucked. I don't know what's up with them. I guess I don't have to do the pruners. I could go for, like, the medical gun, because then I would have range and lifesteal. Because they didn't give me any, like, way of healing. In spite of being, like, the pacifist, they didn't really give me any way to, like, survive these rounds. And the materials they give me are less than what I get from killing. This isn't the pacifist. This is just the weak one. Crazy. Does the thing where it shoots out fireballs or whatever? Don't you have to do damage? I don't know if lifesteal is tracked on hit or on damage. 2% chance to heal you for one. Yeah, no, so it's just the attack has a chance to heal you. You don't heal based on the amount of damage. As D. By the way, do you care if I advertise my Patreon in the self-promo channel? Nah, dude. You can use the self-promo channel. No problem. What's your Patreon for? Are you doing art? If you're gonna promo yourself, then post some of your shit there. Oh wait, but with this build, I'm gonna get fucked over by mutagens, I just realized. Like the dudes who like evolve, I'm gonna have nothing I could do to stop them from evolving. I'm so fucked. I don't know. God, I don't know what the actual intended play with the pacifist is. It would be the strongest way to run this dude. Maybe the pruners was wrong. Maybe I should have gone with the stun gun. Like, hell, that's why I picked up Ugly Toothed in order to slow bitches down so they'd stop fucking catching up to me. Oh, this is... But even so, if I start facing evolve guys, that's also going to be a problem still. Do writing, voice acting commissions, D&D NPC packs for the $5 month. Okay, gotcha. Moral of this story, being a pacifist just sucks. Agreed. Wait, knockback. Knockback's something we can work with. Alright, that's an idea. We just grab everything that gives us knockback and slowing effects. Oh my god, this is horrifying! Stop! Stop it! Stop it! God! Ah! Ah! No! Ah! Oh god, please, no! Holy shit! Oh, that's horrible. Oh, I hate that so much. Oh boy, oh buddy. Maybe go heavy on harvesting and armor and dodge? I guess. Oh my god, yeah, that egg. I can't even kill eggs. I can't even kill defenseless fucking eggs. Ah! Stop! Stop, please! Please don't hurt me! Please, I'm sorry! Please, I didn't mean it! I didn't mean to attack your eggs, it's fine. We're all friends here. We're all homies here. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. This is not pacifism. Holy shit. Oh my fucking god. Oh, buddy. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know about this guy. So alien eyes, 6 eyes, but we're still gonna be at minus what, 95% damage. Like I could pick them up, but ugh. Big oof. Eh. Alright, yep, I think I'm gonna need movement speed. Okay. Okay, stop it. Stop it. Yep, just pure tank stats. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Holy shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. These dashing motherfuckers. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, let's get some armor. I'll pick this up just to have it as just in case. HP regen? Sure, we'll take HP regen. Another garden? That sounds good. Consumables explode for 1 damage. All right, well, we're gonna see what we can do, huh? Gonna definitely see what we can do. Look at them fucking, just so many of them. Oh god, now we have sharks. When you're a jet all the way. From your first cigarette to your last dying day. When you're a jet. Little boy, you're a man. Little man, you're a king. You're never alone. You're never disrespected. When your own. When company's expected, you're well protected. God damn. Alright, so we're gonna do a combo. We're gonna get the taser. We're gonna see if the taser helps at all. Maybe we'll take, yeah, that sounds fine. Pickup range is good. Ads done. How you doing? What? Hey, I got a question. What are the ads Twitch be serving on my channel? I am curious about that. Wonder what they think that I think that you guys would buy. Stop it. Stop it. Get away from me. Stop it. Back. Back. Maybe I should get the hand. The hand that pushes. The flat palm. Oh, shit. Oof, almost got cornered by that fucking horde. Oh, boy. There we go. Pretty much whenever I get ads, I press play on a YouTube video. Oh, I have no idea. Understood. Fair enough. That's fair. Lifesteal's good. Maybe jerky could make some sense. We've got 2 penguins. So for every consumable we pick up at full HP, we're going to gain 2 HP regen. So we do want to be running around picking up a bunch of these while at full HP. Okay, now I kind of want to see, at this point, what's my HP regen up to? 36, no. 44. Interesting. Ah! Ah, stop it! Stop it! I did that for HP regen! Oh, you jerks! All of you suck. I hate all of you. Oh, oh, I might be dead. I might be dead. I might be dead. I might not be. Fucking hate this. I hate the pacifist. I hate it so much. Oh my god, do you see this fucking bullshit? Oh god. Oh, that's hellish. Oh, buddy, 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 buddy. Oh, man. Oh, God. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, it looks like the Ring knows damn well not to show me ads anymore because they are this close to getting sued. Unfortunate for Ring. I immediately zone out whenever commercials come on Twitch, so they're quite literally wasting their effort. Huh. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, fuck, fuck! Okay. Well, we're back to full health, so we can try to hunt down more yum-yums. Yum, yum. Okay, so we have 2 fucking tasers. We'll see if that does much. Ooh, ouch. You know what is unfortunate at being, like, negative 100 engineering? Is they also make it really hard to go for, like, the medical turrets. Because those heal you based on your engineering. So the healing turrets will only heal me for, like, 1 HP per shot. Which is kind of unfortunate, you know? Because that'd be an interesting sort of build to try to... Because they're also not, like, a thing you can really build for. It is unfortunate that they get nerfed, you know? Okay, no, sure, we could take armor. Speed range. Oh! Sure. Oh yeah, we'll take knockback. Lock in another taser. And we can go 3 pruners, 3 tasers. Stop it. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. I'm just here to eat the yum-yums. Leave me alone. Fuck. Oh my god, they are so quick. Holy shit. Fuck off. Please, 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 I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for whatever I did. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm a pacifist. I'm a pacifist. Stop hurting me. Oh my god, the squids. Oh my god, no. Holy shit. Oh my fucking god, that's insane. Well, let's do it that way. We can lock in upgrade for my tasers. The chameleon? No, not really. Yeah, I guess how much health the enemy has doesn't matter since we're not killing anything anyway. Mostly investing, McDonald's, Walmart. Damn. Even y'all Walmart at? Oh, right. I just have to deal with these things evolving. Okay. Right, gotcha. Well, let's eat as much food as we can before they evolve. Get as much of that baseline HP regen as will be allowed. And then we just fucking run for it, I guess. Ow. Ow! Holy fuck! Holy shit! Fuck! Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh, I hate this. I don't think this class was built imagining these fucking evolved dudes. It's almost like this class was made before the evolved guys came into the game or some shit. Oh my god. Oh my, nope. Yep. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright, y'all. Alright. I think that's all I can handle for today. I think one attempt with the pacifist fucking did me in. I think I'm out. Oh god, I cannot believe that. Oh, that was fucking horrifying. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope y'all had fun. Absolutely sending me over the edge today. And I'll see you all again just as soon as possible. I don't know if I have anything just down the pipe to let you guys know about yet. So I think for now, I wish you all a good evening, a good night, and a good rest of your weekends. Oh God, read message before Azzy, y'all. Okay, so I have a Ring security camera, and at first it was working absolutely wonderfully. I had a plan of quality of life options that I loved. It was incredibly useful for making sure that I don't get shit stolen off my porch, which is a common occurrence. Then they took all of that shit away and told us to buy the subscription on the product that we already own and cost us $100 It was a goddamn point of security camera that won't let you access footage. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I've never fucked with any of that stuff, you know? I don't, like, the only advertising that's ever gotten me was when I saw something and was very much like, oh shit, I bet this friend would love that thing. But that's all the time we got. Good evening, good night. See you all again just as soon as possible. I want you all to remember that I love you all. Peace!
I was just a young man. I was wandering